Not part of this variety.
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
Not only did we get to watch
we
awesome,
connected again?
Fight between friends down there, we also got to see some awesome FPS games. We watched, we got to see Fashion Police Squad, Project Sparrow, Choo Choo Charles, Hold Fast Nations at War.
Guys, I am so fucking sorry about this.
You know,
I first. I want to hear your opinion.
Me?
I genuinely don't know what the hell's going on.
Like the fast
and
game
it goes
fits me,
again.
You know,
game. You know, it was fun, lighthearted.
Game using like 2D like pixel art, so it's kind of cool. The art style in that game stuck out to me a lot.
That's more of Finn's alleyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of into fashion. You know,
I got the Burberry shirt out there. I like it. I like the graphics and I like the guns. The gameplay is just fluent.
Yeah. My favorite thing about this is actually the golden toilet because the best
this
time
is
for me
just
is when I'm able to use
ridiculous,
the
man.
bathroom.
Like
and,
fucking absolutely
recharge.
ridiculous.
The bidet.
I used to.
Crazy.
Yeah, I used to, but I had to stop using it. I spent too much time on it.
Not a bidet guy myself personally. See here?
A bidet change your life.
Nick, help me with the name because I was down there preparing for battle. What's a choo-choo game?
Choo Choo Charles?
Yeah.
So Choo Choo Charles is a game. It's actually like
I was watching that. That is
scary.
a game I will play.
I actually am. I'm afraid of playing horror games.
What do you think about the choo-choo with the spider legs, like running full force?
So when I was growing up, Thomas the Tank was like.
I'm just trying
my
to
thing
collect.
growing up, and this
I can tell.
So you was one of those.
Yeah.
Some information.
You can tell, can't you?
Yeah,
What,
I
Thomas?
could.
What do you mean? What's Thomas the Tank?
That's like,
One of the worst shows.
yeah. It's
You're
just a
kidding.
personality trait. You know?
So
I'm more of a Chuggington type of guy.
I never even heard of that.
You see, too old.
Okay, yeah, but so Choo Choo Charles, it's a scary train game. You know, it's a FPS game. You can level up your train as you go, as you can see here.
So I love games where you basically build up the armor of the train,
Yeah.
and you also have to make sure the train keeps going, right?
I don't know, but you can.
It
pick
looks like
which way to
bad guys
go.
will get you if the train doesn't keep going.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how you win this. This might be one of those games where
Yeah,
you're just surviving. as
I
long
think when
as
you get
can.
to Ohio, that's
It's like a surviving tactic.
Yeah, a little
game.
note. There seems to be a navigation element.
I'm
to
just
this game,
having
too. It's really
issues with my
interesting. The
fucking
integration of the map feature is really
stream.
fluid.
Yeah.
Seems compelling.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out.
This train is horrifying. Like, look at it. That is
Yeah.
absolutely scary.
Any scary
Why?
shooter game needs a good antagonist, and that thing is nightmare fuel.
Yep.
So I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
So, Finn, how'd you feel about Hold Fast Nations at War?
Well, this game has been established and already has an incredible community. That's what I know about this game. I've spent hours watching gameplay videos, YouTube, all hilarious.
All
The
right.
player interactions that game.
I'll
mixed with the
send an
combat
email
environment is
after
super
stream
good. So,
with
I
all the
love
information that
Hold
I've collected, and hopefully they
Well,
can
this
figure
is
out
not
what the
Holdfast, but it's
fuck
also
is
a good
going
game.
on.
How I felt about Hold Fast. I'm not really a fan of beans on toast and shit like that.
me neither.
Beans
You know?
on
It's
toast.
unacceptable.
But I like the game. You know, it's
Wait,
a pretty cool
What do you
game.
mean
I
beans
feel like
on
it's
toast?
It's UK.
Is that what they eat?
Beans on toast.
Surprisingly,
I think
The issue is
Have you
whenever
ever
the
eaten beans on
stream
toast?
starts doing
Absolutely
this,
not. I don't eat.
it just breaks your flow, man.
don't-
It just
I don't even
fucking
egg.
destroys
I have a
you.
question.
Yeah.
Dragon's
Do you
Head,
think
I don't
that
know
you'd
if
be
this
good
is
at any of
Twitch
these
or if
games?
it's me. It's probably
Personally,
me
and I mean
because
Without
Asmongold's Twitch
no-
stream
no
is
cap.
perfectly fine.
I would be
So
in the
it-
top 0.01%
Something on my side is just
of
not
every
working.
single one of these games. I am better than Shroud.
there you have it.
Fighting words.
Ooh.
Fighting words coming out of
But
the
I
end.
really
Okay, that's
appreciate
word.
that,
Chat.
but
Yeah. He knows.
I know how annoying it
I
is
like
for
Shrew.
everyone, myself
he's cool.
included,
Yeah.
when the internet does this.
So, Finn, anything else you want to add?
I'm talking about Project Sparrow as well. We haven't mentioned that one yet. The arena-based shooter, also looking pretty spicy. Anything that has to do with movement and projectile combat, I'm interested in.
Yeah.
And this game seems to have those
We-
elements. It's looking fun.
That's what I'm good at. Any game where it introduces FPS elements, you put me in that hot
Cosmo
seat,
True.
and guaranteed I'm going to be at the top of the
The
charts.
issue is
I've been playing FPS
Restream for some reason
I
isn't
used to be a
working
trick
right now.
shotter, Black Ops 2.
Like, I
you know,
can't
when was,
use
12 years
Restream
old. So I like
to-
the high rise, things that they could jump off of, and also like
To
spin
stream.
around. I like seeing
And things
that.
were great
Interesting.
as fucking when I was
If you
using
want me to be
Restream.
completely honest, if I actually played this game, I am not good.
I
with
appreciate the
arrows
views,
and
guys.
projectiles.
I appreciate the
this is
fucking
one
views. I
game
love
that
you
I
guys.
actually wouldn't be in the top in. In fact, I would probably be the worst at this game. I just don't know how to like.
This game,
lead
I
my
would be
shots
so
and
bad at
things
this
like that.
game.
I'm just
Like,
never
so
really-
You're like that with
fucking
guns
bad,
as
dude.
well in games, right?
So
Yeah.
you're more of a sit down and pee type of guy.
How did you know that?
I do it too.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm all for it.
Finn, how do you think you do at, you know, Project Sparrow?
I think I do great, Nick. I think I do super good in that arena-based game, and I think I would 360 no-scope you, take you out of the game immediately.
I mean, it's Betty by time for Nick, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take you right to bed.
It's roughly 6:30.
All right. Well, guys, Finn, anything else you want to add?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it
Let's
so
get
cringe?
back to
Like,
Rich.
they're so
awkward.
cringe. It's
Oh,
so
man.
awkward.
Yeah,
Fuck it
thank
up.
you guys so much for whatever that was. So obviously, when we're here in this beautiful studio, I'm here with Tips Out, baby, by the way. When we're here in this beautiful studio, you see there are a lot of lights, and I want to give a big shout out for the sponsor that helped us keep all of those lights on. Let's get a big round of applause in the chat while we watch the trailer for this game. It's State of Survival.
Fog.
Pog.
Where am I?
You think you can search the house for something that can help us?
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Haven't we watched this already? I feel like we've watched this already. That is like, I don't know if it's real or if it's by on accident, because OTK, generally speaking, loves the more fucking like cringe shit. Like they love doing this awkward sort of entertainment stuff, right? So it could be like on purpose. It could be that this is just they are on purpose making it feel awkward and cringe and weird and sort of shit. And if it's on purpose, it's done really well. Because it really does make the audience wonder what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna have to like figure out what the fuck is going on with the internet because it is unstable as shit. Like I told you guys already, my stream isn't cutting out, so I can watch their stream. Even when the stream is dropping, like my stream to you guys are dropping, their stream is perfect. So it's not the internet. It's a problem with the connection from my side to their side.
Hey, put your hands where I can see them.
No,
I'm gonna
you
shoot
don't
you.
believe.
What kind of people lived here?
This is a very long ad for a fucking game, dude. Like, very long. This is what? A good 2-3 minutes almost? It's kind of fucking nuts.
I love that trailer, Tips. You know, at that part where it says leave your girlfriend or not leave your girlfriend behind. I would leave my girlfriend behind. She gets stuck all the time. So it would be very difficult to actually survive a zombie apocalypse with her. But what are you thinking about when you think about playing State of Survival?
Well, I'm thinking about a lot of different things. First of all, guys, we just want to give a big shout out to State of Survival that has helped us put on this event. They're super supportive of the Games Expo. We really appreciate them. And guys, for those that don't know, State of Survival is a zombie-themed survival mobile game. It is free to play and available both on the Apple and Google Store. And as of today, Rich, it's available now on Windows. And to answer your question, I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was just about to ask that. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the
zombie?
fantastic giveaways.
Absolutely. So, guys, if you download State of Survival on your PC and join the giveaway event, you can win awesome prizes. To join, head to the landing page in chat. The chat command is !SOS and download the game. The giveaway event will last for 10 days. The higher the power, the better the rewards, including, check this out, an iPhone,
Whoa.
AirPods Pro, and an exclusive OTK hoodie and in-game goodies in the gift pack. So go on over, check it out, State of Survival in the chat, and yeah, you can download it on Windows.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, you
probably
can
not
download it
play
on
that
Windows.
game.
It runs
It's
great
alright.
on Windows. It has really smooth operation. You can enjoy battles with an even bigger screen. I love bigger screens. I do a lot of things that I would do on small screens on bigger screens, and I go, wow, I like this even more because the screen is bigger.
Which
And the
spelling
bigger the
error?
screen, the bigger the enjoyment, as everybody knows.
We should
Oh.
trademark that one. We definitely
Yeah, I
should.
literally
But
didn't even see that.
There are a lot of other
Made that
games
quote.
that we're going to be taking a look at now. So I think we're about ready to start to get into that next category. But Tips, we should do this more. I like actually sitting down and talking with you, man.
I do too. Guys, I just want to say this event has been absolutely phenomenal. I want to give a big shout out to WePlay and everybody else on the OTK team that's been working on this event, doing a phenomenal job. And of course, again, one more shout out to State of Survival, guys. Play it on Windows. It's got lower lag, smoother in-game operation. You can enjoy battles with a bigger screen and wider map angle, multi-role simultaneous online alliance war operation, and cross-terminal communication, cross-platform essentially. And you can join the OTK tournament in-game, participate in the giveaways, and win yourself an iPhone, AirPod Pros, or some exclusive OTK merch.
I hope to see you guys in the game, and I hope to see you guys as we watch the next category. Some people say that life is even in this genre of games. Let's take a look at simulations.
All right. Another one of my more preferred genres, simulation games.
Hello, I'm back on the stage. It's time to take a look at the simulation games. Let's jump right into the action.
Novak,
The
how you
first
doing,
one,
brother?
Oh, never mind. We're not jumping right into the first one. Asmin, I went to the wrong left.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you
Since
for
you're supposed
covering.
to go to the other side.
Yeah, I was supposed to go the other side, man.
Yep.
I make mistakes every now and then. I'm a human.
Oh my God.
But if there was a game that simulated life, I could play it and potentially get better at real life through a simulation. And that's exactly what we do have as we start to take a look at this section. The first game is coming from Filament Games, and it is called Roboko.
No, we don't have rolling blackouts at the minute. Just the internet blacking the fuck out the whole time. But at the moment, at least, not really any blackouts. At least for the last week and a half or so. It's been quite sort of stable. What game is this? Robots. Okay. Oh my fuck. I'm solving one of the biggest problems. Okay. I'd probably play it. I don't think I would hard pass this. I'd probably play it.
I'm going to be honest, that trailer definitely took a turn that I did not see coming. You guys can actually check out the gameplay right now. There is a demo available for download, and you can put it on your Steam wish list so you can see all of the new developments for the game as they do arise. We're going to hop into the next one. This one's coming from Randwork, and it's called Abyss.
Abyss. Oh, I think I've seen this game before. Oh yeah, I've seen this game before. So, by the way, this game, if you boost all of the graphics in this game, like seriously boost all of the graphics in this game, you can actually fry your graphics card. It will actually fry your graphics card. It is. It's a game where you put up these structures and then you literally smash them. And it uses all of the physics engines and stuff in your graphics card to make it work. I think they have plugged the sort of vulnerability that allowed you to fry the graphics card. But I think it was Linus Tech Tips. They actually fried a graphics card with this game. You just run it on literally max graphics, and then you make the biggest
Game's now
structure you can, and you
available
blow
for
it up,
download
and
on Steam,
your
and
graphics
also
card fries
it just
itself.
seems like a very unique game. You actually get to build stuff just to destroy it. Have not seen many games like that before. Excited to check it out. And remember, if you do actually really love one of these games, you can go onto the OTK Network Discord, and you can give a reaction to those games and help them win the $50,000 in grants and the Razer PC, which is powered
I'm not
by
sure.
Intel to help
It would
them
probably
achieve
be
game
Unreal
development
Engine.
more on the game that
Probably.
they're currently working on. We have another game inside of the simulation category coming up right now. This one comes from NCB Games, and it is called Steel Guardian.
Is this virtual reality? Why does this feel like VR? Dude, this is VR, right? I mean, it looks fucking amazing. It looks really good. Steam VR Oculus, yep.
Yeah, as you might have been able to tell, that game is inside of VR as well. Anytime I see a VR game, I start to think to myself that we might lose Seer for a little while, and now Tectone as well. We've also lost him to the VR quite a bit. You can check this one out for download now, though, and we will make sure that that link is in the chat so you can go download it right now and actually check out Steel Guardian. Now, Third Pie Studios has a brand new game as well that we're going to be checking out. This one is called Ages of Kataria.
Do you guys
Hello
think it
and
would have been
welcome to Kataria.
better?
Ages of Kataria is a village story generator where you'll choose your own ancestry, expand your town, and watch over the villagers who live there. Your villagers will age over real-world weeks, experiencing glory and pain. As they live, your villagers will develop skills and personalities, which will help them on adventures.
Alright, this is my type of game.
Assign your villagers to collect
Here we go.
that your village needs. Play mini games around town to increase your villagers' skills and boost productivity. When they aren't developing the village, your villagers will embark on text-based adventures that add to their life story and leave lasting impacts. However, every story must come to an end. As they pass, their souls will enter your town's spirit tree, and their offspring leave a legacy as your town's history grows. Craft your town your way, built from a wide selection of buildings and props to design your town to your aesthetic. Customize each of your buildings in town and share it with your friends online. Change your villager's hairstyle and outfit. Trade for the resources you need online. Come set sail and enjoy Ages of Kataria.
Okay, it got me up until a point, and then I lost interest with the mini game bullshit. Like, as soon as I saw the mini game bullshit, I was like, nah, I don't know.
The
if I'm
Spirit
happy
Tree
with that.
definitely got me interested, and if you're interested, you can add it to your Steam wishlist right now. Now, with Ages of Kataria, there's a whole bunch more that I want to dive into, and really want to just learn more about the game. As you could see from that trailer, there are a whole bunch of different avenues of progression and a whole lot of moving parts. So, Asmon is standing by for an interview with the game's director.
Do you think it would have been better if they had, like,
Hey, what's
prompters?
going on?
Teleprompters.
Can they hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Hi. Okay, well, this game is quite interesting, I'll have to say. It really is. What inspired you all to make this?
Well, right off the bat, losing our jobs inspired us. I was writing about how to clean your gutters, and Nicole, what were you up to?
I was bartending at the time. Obviously, neither of our jobs were really that fun, and we were both looking for a way to get back into a creative industry, somewhere where we could work with a team of people and create something fantastic and amazing. And that is how Ages of Kataria was born. We decided to start our own company because we applied to all of these game companies and they rejected us because we had no experience. So we decided to just
That's how you do it.
Well, I like
Just
that.
do your own fucking thing.
What was missing from Colony Sim games was really connecting with your villagers and seeing them grow.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so whenever they die, their spirits go into the tree. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it makes the tree bigger?
Yeah, so your tree kind of symbolizes like the growth of your town. So
Okay.
over like the months that you play, as people pass on, they'll go into the tree and they'll be able to talk to your villagers who are there and give you items and stuff like that. So it's not like they're gone forever, but they're there in spirit, right?
How big can the tree
Gang
get?
vibes.
That tree that you saw is like our final version of it. It's like the fullest it will get.
Okay, so
Not for right now.
it's a big boy.
Oh, he's a big
Oh,
boy.
okay, all right, I
It'll
like
start
that.
small.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit more about the game that trailer didn't really cover?
Yeah, totally. So the biggest thing is really aging, and it's getting the generational aspect of the game. So your villagers will age over real world weeks. So when you're offline, they're aging and they're having events happen in their lives, from small and huge. Like these can be major events, like traumas, or even like huge victories that happen in their life. They go on adventures. You'll be able to build in the game and customize your town your way. Something I really didn't like about other city
Wait,
building
was he
games is that
Vanex?
your town
Holy
is
shit.
like a cookie cutter town.
Yeah.
It's very similar to other games. And really collecting animals and that wander into your village, raising them too. Your animals will live in your town. And the relationships that are interconnected. All your villagers are connected. They know each other. You know, you'll have like your favorite villager, and they'll grow up, pass on, and then you'll have that favorite villager's kid, and you'll be like, this is like the son of that legend and all that. Do you want to add anything, Nicole?
That was perfect.
So you have a lot of stats, and he's like the best guy, right?
Yeah, he's like just mining away, and he's like, I am the miner of the town.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got that. Yeah, that's. I don't know. I
It's a
think
cool
that's pretty cool.
concept.
I've never seen a game
Definitely
that
a
really
cool
does that
concept.
before. So I like to see it. And if people want to support your project, where can they go? What can they do?
Yeah, so you can find our game on Steam right now. You can wishlist us. We are also just only for the next month, we're going to be doing some crowdfunding exclusives. This is the last month we were going to be doing them. Things like getting an in-game void unicorn or some exclusive cottagecore textures for your buildings, that kind of thing.
Okay.
You can also find us on Discord or on Twitch, where we connect with our community every week.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. And
Ackman is the guy that exposed Quantum TV, right?
I think it'd be so funny. People that get like emotionally attached to one villager, and then they just yeah, absolutely. It reminds me of the old Tamagotchis in a way, you know.
Yes, we are here to shake you to your core and then lift you back up and like pet you.
Yeah.
Dude, there's something about fucking Quantum TV that makes me worry. How does he have that much protection on YouTube? Like, what the fuck? Who's protecting him?
Oh boy, we got ourselves S-Fan and Tectone here to talk about the simulation games. How do you guys feel?
Dude, just first up, I don't know if there's something wrong with me, but I looked at Ages of Kataria, and I just keep thinking to myself, I want to build a big village, and I just want to build the biggest, baddest tree that I can as fast as possible. But that would mean I would have to kill off the whole village.
Well, Jesus. Oh my God.
I think it's more than that,
Vanexer. Yeah, you gotta know what it is. All right, Tectone, what did you think?
Dude, I love simulation games. You get to relive the pain of like the real world, but as a cute anime cat girl.
Yeah, exactly. Or like a leaf girl, apparently,
Yeah.
in this story. Yeah,
That's cool.
For me, the game I really liked a lot was Steel Guardian, the VR game.
Yeah.
And like it didn't like really get me until that dude popped up and he was fighting the skeleton. That was so cool to me because like how far can that go? Because like a lot of the first person like medieval combat games, sometimes they can not really play that well, but in VR, I bet it would be a completely different experience.
It is. It's a completely different experience because, like, as you're standing up for hours on end with the remotes in your hand, eventually you start to feel like the weight of like the shield and like real world fatigue starts to like come into play for these VR games. Because I started playing a lot, and it's cool. It's good.
So both
the
of
immersion
y'all-
is crazy.
I've never played a VR game before in my life.
You should.
So
I mean, VR is sick.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I've never
Okay.
played
All right,
VR
all right.
It
either.
might make you a little bit sick if you play for too long.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I heard, once you start doing VR, you just get lost in it. Is that
Dude,
right?
like you see like the anime cat girls that you already like, but imagine if you felt that they were real standing in front of you.
One time I saw a Soda Poppin stream, and I almost had that experience. Yep, that's about right.
You know what I really liked was I really like both Abris and Roboko, right? Because I like a lot of puzzle games, like the thinking games, stuff like that. And I feel like Abris, it looks
There's
like
something
there's two parts.
sneaky
One, I was one of those
about
kids that I
Quantum
would like
TV.
to build up Legos, and I would build a building, and then I would just smash it. So Abris kind of reminded me of that. But it's like physics based. They're physics based puzzles. So it's a game that, like, if you play GTA, I know like the newest GTA 5, it's new, but it's like 10 plus years old now. But I always like to run cars into stuff, and I really enjoy seeing like ragdoll mechanics and physics. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
So being able to take that and have these physics-based puzzles, I think is really cool. And also with Roboko, you had
Did you see
build
whenever
up
he
your
was
little robot.
shaking the vending machine?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna pull it over on the dude. I thought for 100%. Like, he's like, this dude's about to get got.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love the puzzles. I love the building little things and kind of seeing how they develop. So I thought both of those looked really, really good as well.
Yeah, I was really into Steel Guard and Ages of Kataria because when it introduced the concept of like getting older with like real time like weeks, that's so cool. Like aging with the game, feeling the pain of the
so
loss.
stressed out if like it was a guy I liked a lot.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time like there was a
How
I had
the
this little
fuck is
these
he
little
doing
things
that,
back
though?
in the 90s. They're like these little toys. There's a Tamagotchi and you take care of a cat.
'Cause you're not
And, like,
allowed to do
eventually I
that.
came home.
Not with,
and my mom was like, Zach.
Oh no.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk about your Tamagotchi. I'm like, why? She's like, I did my best. I tried as hard as I could.
YouTube
but
will
it's-
ban you
let's
again.
just say this: it's game over
For everyone else, at least.
Yeah.
I had the same experience with Neopets. I've gone through like 3 Grundos. They're all dead.
yeah.
It blows.
Neopets. That's great.
I don't know. I think that the puzzle games and like the simulation type games like that, I think they're really cool. And also, especially the VR ones, I'm really excited to see like. Basically, I want to know how long it's going to be until we can play Sword Art Online in real life. Like that's really, I mean, that's the end goal. Okay, guys. Like, yeah, that's the grand prize. Let's get to that, and I'll be happy.
For
I
sure.
think-
For sure.
It's like every year I see these
think
games
it's
and they get better.
it's someone
crazy.
I
that
feel like
either
we're close.
Quantum knows
We're getting there.
I
YouTube?
I say next 10 years.
or
Are you crazy?
maybe it
Yeah,
is
no,
just someone
100%.
in
Okay,
YouTube
okay,
that
okay.
sort of
I
thinks
think,
to themselves, hey,
again,
I
we talked a
know
lot about puzzles,
I
right?
can save
And,
this
isn't
guy.
even
I
like
like
puzzle
him,
games,
so
these are
fuck everyone
simulation
else.
games, but,
That's
I think
also
we got a whole
possible,
lot more
right?
puzzle games coming up, isn't that right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a bunch of puzzle games. And I want to say, guys, again, I want to remind you over and over and over, this is something that you all can get involved with. If you want to be part of this, if you want to get your voice out there about which games you really liked a lot, which games you want to make happen as much as possible, please head on over to the Discord. It's the OTK Network Discord, and you can vote on the games that you think deserve to win $50,000 of developmental grant
a lot of
money.
money.
And on top of that, a Razer PC powered by Intel. So make sure you guys do that, and we're going to be announcing the winners of that at the end of the show. But anyway, I think we're about ready to go on to the next section with Rich, and we'll start it off.
Yep, let's do just that. This game, or this category rather, is going to have 4 games. And right now, we're going to be jumping into a brand new genre. This one is puzzles.
All right, puzzle games.
For the first puzzle game that we're going to be looking at right now, it is by Mythic Owl Studio, and this one is called Harmony's Odyssey.
Yeah.
This is like a detective game. Wait, it's an actual puzzle builder? What the fuck? What was Quantum's take about Elden Ring, by the way? This is literally just a puzzle builder. You build puzzles, you spot the differences. Oh, of course.
I'm really interested in that one. I love the art style. It's cuter than Hassan when he gets mad at someone in chat. And when you actually do look at the gameplay, it's almost like a multi-dimensional Rubik's Cube, right? You're trying to actually get the buildings to come together.
I think that there might be something wrong with me because I always think about these like puzzle games and like especially the city building simulation games. And it's like, how could I like make it to where like it drop people into like the lava?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the main thing I would think of. So that's about it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with you, man. Yeah. I think you're fine. By the way, who are you hosting after this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So for the next one, we're going to head over to something made by Improx Games, and it's called The Last Cube.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I have no interest in puzzle games. The last time I played a puzzle game that I actually enjoyed was Portal 2. And also, Portal 2 was only fun. Like, Portal 2 is great fun when you're playing it with someone else. Alone, it's okay, but it's not, like, as good as playing it with someone else. It's funny as fuck when you play it with someone. True, the story of Portal was pretty good. Of the people who liked it with terrible slurs. Wow, so Quantum TV really is a piece of fucking work.
Now, for both Harmony's Odyssey and The Last Cube, they are available for play right now. You can actually download the early demo. So if you want to check them both out, you can do it on Steam. But we're going to take a look at the third game inside of the puzzle category. This one is made by Coin Crew Games, and it is called Escape Academy.
Aaron, why was he banned the first time? Do we know?
A room full of memory gas is no place to relax.
Oh, an escape game.
Impressive. I knew I saw potential in you.
Ah, there you are. Welcome to
But isn't he, like... I mean, didn't you guys say he was gay?
What's up? It's not the first time my art's been torn to
I'm
shreds.
pretty sure someone said he was gay.
Dishonesty has no place at the academy.
He's not gay.
Hey there! Enough water! They're already hydrated!
my star student.
He told someone who was gay he wished they were a Pulse victim, which was a shooting at an American gay nightclub. One of the worst in American history. Jesus. Wow, so he really is a piece of fucking
I'm very
work.
excited for this one. I'm actually a huge escape room nerd. I love going through and doing them. I actually do them all the time with my buddy Will Neff. We do like one a week. So I'm going to be gifting this one to him on Steam when it comes out on July 14th. So if you guys do want to check it out, you want to make sure that you don't miss the release date. It's a little while away. Go ahead, go on to Steam and add it to your wish list so you actually do get notified when it's available.
Dude doesn't
Looks like
sound
there's co-op and
religious,
multiplayer
Minion.
as well, so maybe we can even play against each other. We got one more puzzle game left. This one is very relatable. It's from Insanity Core, and it's called Headless Jeff 3.
Dude does not sound religious at all. Well, actually, no, he probably is.
Welcome to...
'Cause 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 'c
Yeah, I mean, religious, sure, but probably it's my problem with religion. Religion completely fucks what the actual message needs to be. But anyways, see, this is why it bothers me, because I have obviously a bunch of religious people in my family, right? And none of them are okay with, like, I'll tell you in a bit.
There is actually a demo available for download right now, so you can check that out on Steam. I had a chance to play it.
Can we get some good games now? Fuck.
Got the Games Expo started today, and it's a really cool game where you're actually dropping your head in different places so you can try to see what you're doing to complete the puzzle. To talk about that game and everything that we've seen in the puzzles, we're going to jump up right now to our professional variety gamers.
All right, thank you so much, Rich.
Oh, these guys did.
We are back, and this is
Here we
Perfect
go.
Puzzles. And we got the smartest people around here to talk about puzzle games. Chance, how do you feel about this?
Well, Rocket Bot Royale champion here.
Yeah.
I feel really good about a lot of those games. You know, a lot of solid puzzles, a lot of games we have seen before, but it looks like they're taking a new little twist to it. I'm excited. A lot of them seem like my brains can't handle it. You know, so
Definitely can't.
No.
No.
Neither could yours.
Like you're done. Like you're nuts.
Damn.
It was a good carry though.
All right, Sear, how do you feel about him?
I have to say I love the last cube. Dynamic.
These guys are so fucking
stunning,
weird.
intense. It looks like there's very, very satisfying results when you actually solve a puzzle, which to me is great because, to be honest, Chance, I'm not that smart, and I actually really struggle with puzzle games. So when I actually do solve something, I love to have that satisfying, like, bring, and everything gets colorful when you solve a problem.
Well, you look at this here. You ever see that piece of paper where you unfold it entirely? It's a cube. It's shaped like a cross almost.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, either way, you look at this. It looks, my head starts to hurt trying to land the symbols onto the right, you know, things on the floor. It just seems like
you're old.
You wouldn't be able to do it either. Shut your mouth.
Bruce,
You're older.
As the youngest up here, Bruce, how do you feel about the last
All
cube?
of these games have in common.
Netrix, I mean, there's some brilliant indie games as well. The issue is just that
for not helping me find the right path, you know. But being
Not
a pro
many.
Telltale gamer, it's
Yes.
all about making the right choices at the right time. And I feel like the last cube. I used to play this in a computer lab too, but they added different elements. And I really like that.
What is that? You see the way it's moving?
Yeah, the little diagonal.
Like that's, I don't even know what's going on.
Wait a
there,
minute.
but-
So we are supposed to be the variety experts, and us three have admitted we cannot solve these puzzles.
Y'all three, not me.
What is that?
What is that maneuver?
So I don't know. This game is interesting because my head hurts and I'm just watching someone that seems to know what they're doing. It looks hard.
How did you feel about Headless Jeff 3? I was actually a
liked
bit confused. Is it like you have the robot and then you have the head point of view as well in
It's
Headless Jeff 3?
pretty much a robot missing his head, trying to find his head without his eyes.
No, it does seem like the kind of game.
I think what's going on there, if we can get Headless
Fallon,
Jeff up here.
how do you mean they would have sold out?
Right.
I mean, so I get what OTK is trying to do here. They're trying to bring publicity to indie games, right? Games that, generally speaking, these games will never be announced at the Game Awards, for example, that is tomorrow. These games are just never going to receive any sort of love and eyeballs. So I kind of actually like what they're doing.
And how do you guys feel about Harmony's Odyssey? It has a ton of like.
I mean, they don't have to play these games, Fallon. These games are being showcased because every single one of the games that we had tonight so far, there's been at least someone in my chat that sort of went, fuck, I really want to play that. At least one person in chat really wanted to play that. So it is sort of like, it brings eyeballs to a genre, or rather, shall we say, to a portion of the gaming community that, generally speaking, have to run off of word of mouth. Because that's where indie games get discovered, word of mouth. You maybe have a friend that saw a friend play a game, most indie games go and die on the Steam pages. So this is sort of a nice way to give indie games a little bit extra, you know, to say, hey, how about we help you find an audience? And I think that is really fucking cool. More indies, I don't even care. Yeah, I don't give a fuck that I won't play any of these games, because I won't. There's like, I think in the entire evening so far, we've had 3, maybe 4 games that was announced that I'm actually quite excited for. The rest of the games I couldn't give 2 fucks about. Like, I'm never going to play those games. But I love that someone out there got to see those games. Let me sell out to indies. Yeah, I mean, also just there's already so many places that AAA games can, you know, basically grab an audience that I wish we could get more game awards or more expos for indie games specifically. It would be nice if we could see more indie game puzzles. Now, I would like to focus on other indies as well, not necessarily on these, but then again...
That's what OTK is all about, and these puzzle games are absolutely awesome. Guys, don't forget to go vote in the Discord OTK network. Vote for your favorite here, and guys, we will be right back after this quick break.
Chance, you can...
But yeah, what I was gonna say is, I mean, I obviously have a lot of religious people in my family, right? And none of them are okay with, say, for example, homosexuality, right? Because they all believe that it is against God's will and it's against the Bible, but religion does not allow them to judge those people because judgment does not befall them. So, for most people in my family that are like that, not all, there's a bunch of people in my family that don't care, but for those in my family that are like that, they generally just have more of a don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. So it's fine that they know that you're gay. They won't say anything, but, you know, obviously they won't, like,
I actually have
join you
a
at
friend
Pride
who
or some
I think
shit
he's
like
watching
that.
right now. I would love to watch him stream those puzzle games. He used to be really good at a game called Diablo, but he kind of fell off. So hopefully he finds some success playing those puzzle games. Maybe he'll be able to beat them. But now it's time to look at a brand new category. This is one that,
Aaron, that
I
is
think
true.
all of the people in this room right now really kind of met each other through games like this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at RPGs.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the section that most of us were hoping for.
RPGs are definitely a pretty broad category, so we're just going to dive straight into the action.
The Beast of
first
Sweden,
one's
how you
coming
doing,
from
brother?
Good Morning Games, and this one's called Nightcrawlers.
I don't know how much RPG this is, but okay. Fallon, how else would you do it, though? Like, the last thing you really want, right? The last thing you really want is... Like, they can't sit there and look at those indie games and be like, yeah, this is shit. No other indie company is ever going to show up for these things. The Beast of Sweden, yeah, it's pretty late already. I find a lot of the Eastern religions that focus on the idea of enlightenment pretty interesting. I don't find religion interesting at all. I think the truth captured within the Bible is very interesting, but the religion itself I could do without.
Right now. And as we actually do start to dive in a little bit deeper, we got another game coming from Rose Tinted Games. This one is called Gen Fanad, generic fantasy adventure.
Completely unlike ours. Companies are seeking profit at all costs. There is a shortage of labor. The board needed results fast. Having the internet design monsters proved challenging. People seemed to like cosmetics at first. Appealing to speedrunners, let's just forget that one.
Okay.
But then the new trailer rolled in. The Corporation for Licensed Heroics wants you to join our adventure. For those who think clicking on trees all day is relaxing, watch your every accomplishment be distilled down to a number, and then watch it go up slowly. An ever-expanding world for people who love to watch numbers go up. We keep discovering new areas.
Wait, this feels like old school RuneScape.
A cozy adventure.
Literally feels like old school RuneScape here.
But that's not all. Spend dozens of hours picking just the right color shirt to wear. So many items you'll run out of bank space. Hundreds of hand-drawn monsters, all looking to kill you. Play alongside dozens of other adventurers. Join a world where most people stand around in banks all day. The corporation is seeking profit, and you are how we'll get it. That's perfect.
All right.
Yeah, the story of that one definitely spoke to me with a lot of the games that I've played over the years. We got a lot going on with the games inside of this genre. The next one is definitely going to be a curveball for a lot of you, and I'm particularly excited for this one. Let's take a look at Kinfire Chronicles.
From the minds of the saint, Cyberpunk. Not the fuck. No way. Not possible. All of those games? No way. This is like one of those big indie fucking companies. There's no way. Six player characters, 20 plus unique locations, 100 plus unique enemies and NPCs, 500 card game. Wait, this is not a card game. This is like a tabletop, right? This is tabletop.
As you can see, there's a lot going on there that's different than anything that we've seen so far today. I am very excited to dive into this because I want you guys to hear all about Incredible Dream and to hear about Kinfire Chronicles. Some of the people working on it made some of my favorite experiences in gaming, but I don't need to do the talking because we actually do have an interview right now. It's going to be Asmon sitting down with the CEO and co-founder and talking about everything that's going on.
Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. For anybody who doesn't know, this is CEO of what's it called? Incredible Dream. Am I right? Sorry, I almost messed that up. Jane Chung Hoffaker, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, yes it is. And so could you tell us a little bit about kind of your journey before this and like kind of what led you to starting this company and making everything happen?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So I've loved games all my life. I think everybody here can relate to that. And you know, I've met friends in games. I've escaped in games. I met my husband in games, and I've been in the game industry for about over 12 years now, professionally. And you know, some people may recognize. I've worked on. I was the executive producer for Arcane, which is the League of Legends animated series on Netflix.
I think everybody knows about that.
Thank you so much. We're very fortunate that it did pretty okay. I think overall, like, I've served my time working for these big gaming companies, and I helped build one. And you know, at some point, I finally thought, like, what if, right? And maybe that sounds familiar. I just thought, like, you know, what if we just went off and did our own thing? And so, you know, I co-founded Incredible Dream with some folks that I really liked. And we just really wanted to make a different kind of game, really based on the experiences that we've had playing D&D and board games and a bunch of other rich experiences that we've particularly had over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I bet. And whenever you talk about, like, you know, playing games over the years, there were a lot more games back in the day that it was a little bit harder to make a reality. And now it seems like almost anything is possible. But what you're doing
What's
is
interesting
you're
is
going
how
back and you're making a tabletop game. And so
tabletop
what really
video
is the,
games are making
what
a
is it-
comeback now.
What's the tabletop game? Yeah.
After, like, a few years ago, it was almost a dying genre.
Then you'd probably spend a lot of hours in front of a screen.
Not dying, but niche. It was a very niche genre.
Your personal time playing games on screens. So my thinking is like really when you meet with your friends in person, chances are they probably like games too.
Yeah.
Why not play games offline with them through tabletop, through board games, right? Like Kinfire Chronicles is a really special, it's a different kind of social game that you really experience with others at the table.
I have no idea, Vanixer. Probably not.
That really promotes like cooperative shared turns.
He looks snazzy though.
Really interesting, different things that you don't really see even in video games today. We have a choose your own adventure style narrative that you can play through and really kind of experience what people experience in D&D and sort of that shared theater of the mind.
Tells you the stories.
Yes, exactly. And it's so much more about you and your friends around the table than it is about like graphics or grinding or griefers.
So it's mainly a focus much more around the social elements of the games rather than
I will
the
probably
graphics
play
or anything
Mason's
like that.
D&D
It's just
campaign.
all about kind of how to make that experience that a lot of us grew up having, how to make that as authentic as possible.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well that's great. Well, how would somebody be able to support the project and how would they be able to pick up Kinfire Chronicles?
Yeah, so we are going to be launching our Kickstarter on August 9th, and you can sign up right now on kinfirechronicles.com for exclusive sneak peeks, invites to join our playtest, as well as some special pricing.
Aren't those like
and
glasses
a
from
version of our game
the
available
80s?
online to play virtually if you can't, find a copy of the game to play physically. And we're also going to make
you don't want to leave your house.
Or you don't want to leave your house. That's true.
I feel like that's like 80s glasses.
Yeah, so we're gonna make this all available.
My dad had a pair of
so go
those
ahead,
when I
go
was like
sign
a
up,
child.
and, I also wanted to offer, like, we'd love to have the OTK crew come play our game, stream it if you'd like, and
Well, so this was the game that we played on Discord, and we got a little bit of an idea about it and everything. Yeah, I actually kind of liked it. I mean, I think that what I enjoyed a lot about the game is the fact that it had kind of like a little bit of an on-rails storytelling, but at the same time, you could deviate from it and kind of just do whatever you want. I think that's the really great middle ground that a lot of people, because, doing an entire Dungeons and Dragons campaign is really hard. Like, we've done it ourselves, Rich and I have, and it takes a lot of work. And so you have like the pre-made ones that you can also deviate from and do different things, and it kind of spreads out in a web almost, right?
yeah, exactly. It's such a fun experience being able to create this journey with your friends at the table. And, yeah, the game's there to kind of give you the structure and guideline, but it's really up to you at the table to really role play at it and really bring each moment to life, right?
Okay, all right, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And again, it's going to be on kinfirechronicles.com. Jane from Incredible Dream, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And Rich, I think it's back to you.
Yeah, I am excited to talk about that just a little bit more because, as you mentioned, we did get a small chance to actually play the game, and a lot of people already know I am a huge fan of actually getting to play tabletop games.
I mean, this is Asmongold, generally speaking, I think. This is like the normal Asmongold, I think.
And guess what? The people who made that are working on this experience. So if that's the type of thing you like, definitely check it out. It's going to be very unique to anything else that you would be able to play, and I'm also excited that you can play it online because every single time I try to play something that's actually a tabletop game with Asmon, he refuses to leave his house. So maybe we'll actually be able to play this one together. But as we move through the RPG section in general, Asmon will actually probably ban me in his chat for saying this, but I'm kind of bad-chesting IRL. This is one of my favorite genres in games, and the next one's actually got me very excited too. It's coming from Bellular Studio, Coffee Box Games LTD. Let's take a look at the Pale Beyond.
There we go, boys. This is Bellular's game. I played this. So fucking good.
So you're looking a job, eh? Let me tell you what you're getting yourself
Such a good game, this.
We'll be sailing aboard the Temperance, a rescue vessel sent out to find our sister ship, lost in the ice. As my second in command, you'll be responsible for 24 crew members.
Dude, I was actually legitimately a little sad when it ended.
You study the crew
like, I was really hoping that I could play more.
On your side, it could save lives one day. God forbid the cold takes me or the ship. That'll leave you in charge. Life on the ice is cruel. Will you make the choices no one else can? Promise me you'll do right by the crew. whatever it takes. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that, shall we?
Such a good game, dude. I can't wait for this to fucking launch. So ready for this game to launch.
So, Asmon, I'm not sure. Have you actually gotten a chance to play or deep dive anything with Pale Beyond yet?
Honestly, I haven't seen anything about it. And so this is, guys, this is Bellior's game. And a lot of people might not know this, but based off of that premise, it's actually very, very close to something that happened in real life. It was a ship that got caught in the Antarctic. They were trying to go all the way around the world. It got iced over, and they did have to eat the dogs.
Oh,
you about it again,
Titanic.
No, it was
Fallon, not actually.
that.
It really is a
it was
great
before
fucking
that.
game.
And, I think pretty much all of them
The
survived,
story
but
is
it was a
amazing.
massive
The
undertaking,
decisions that you
and
make
I
is
think
really
that's
cool.
cool to actually take
I mean, we
something
played
that
it on
actually kind
stream,
of happened in
and
history
stream fucking
and then
loved it
make
as well.
Into a legitimate game.
Yeah, and also, you know, one of the things that I'm pretty excited about, you know, with Bellular, you kind of know that the game's probably going to have a very different monetization scheme than we've seen in other games recently.
I'll be curious, you know, like, what if it had, you know, a dozen different loot boxes?
What's
know,
it gonna
just
do?
Play all the way into it, whatever. And
Your
I don't
move,
know.
Bellular.
Well, I really like the thing that I like about it a lot is that it takes like that you know, like grizzly.
Yeah, I'm the
aesthetic
same, Aaron.
You know, going and being, you know, out on the sea back in the 1700s or 1800s, where there's no
How many
cell
did you get?
phones, there's no
This
GPS
option.
or anything like that. You're just out there surviving. And I, as somebody who's like, I've read some of these stories. That's how I know. I think it's badass.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that one of the cool things to do as well would be to talk to Bellular sometime more about the game. Maybe we get him on Allcraft or something soon and actually get to take a deeper look. But we do have some more games to look at as well, so let's take a look from a game coming from Gellyberry Studios. This one is called Ethereal Echoes of Yore.
Age of Arctic exploration, true. Alright, this looks really fun as well. I like the graphic. I like the art style, actually. Is this an MMO? Seems like this is a fucking MMO. Or like a very large multiplayer game. Someone has you. How you doing, bro? Dragon Slayer, I'm with you there. This looks actually really fucking interesting. Who knew? It's the RPG genre that's carrying the fucking show. Ekin, yeah, so far a couple of really cool games. I mean, some of them are not my cup of tea. I would say 90% of the games so far announced, not really my cup of tea, but
I'm
not
really
bad.
excited to unpack that one just a little bit more. It definitely, I can tell it draws a little bit of inspiration from one of the first games that really drew me into gaming, where Asmon actually, I think he's one of the only people who knows the story about just how much I loved it and how much I dived into it. And lucky for us, I see him smiling over there, but now we're going to throw the camera over there as well, because Asmon is ready for an interview with the lead designer from Ethereal Echoes of Yore.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hi, pretty good. Hello, Asmon. Hey, chat. How are you guys?
It's been a while. I've saw this game over the past month or so, and I've had a lot of people bring it up to me, and it's pretty cool to see it actually here at the Games Expo. And really, what was your inspiration around making Ethereum?
So Ethereal, actually, we started working on Ethereal 8 years ago, and we'd kind of gotten tired of the current MMO scene because we felt like it was very cookie cutter. linear progression, you know, and we felt like the soul had been taken out of the genre in a way.
Yes.
So that's kind of how it started, and what we did is being an engineering team, we just started like we started to learn, and we just took our time with it and made sure we made all the core systems as they should be, and that's kind of how it just kept on growing. You know, we just wanted to create like this immersive fantasy world.
So you have like people that are building like cities and different houses and buildings together, and you also have like guild housing. Because I remember whenever I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is okay, you know, it's all right, right? But then whenever I saw everybody building stuff together, I was like, wow, this is really cool.
Yeah, so all the building in on the continent of Aramesa, it's massive and it's non-instance. So if you as a guild, you own a plot, you can actually, as guild masters and officers, you can assign plots to infrastructure, which you can use for like roads or marketplaces, and then you can also assign them to like individual guild members. So if a guild member has done a lot of work getting the plot, or if you want to give them a house of their own, they can start building. And all the building is grid-based, so you can even dig down and you can build basements, you can build up into...
Dude, this looks good.
So yeah, it's very free in that sense, and we feel like the building aspect of it is a very big part of the game.
I think that looks really, really cool. I'm
Someone know.
excited to see that.
OTK is Asmongold's
What are some of the
network.
design philosophies behind this game?
Like his organization.
So, all of like the core mechanics of Ethereum, like the crafting and the gathering and the exploration and adventure part of it, they're very like deep mechanics. But in our opinion, it doesn't matter how good mechanics you have if they're not all tied together. So one of the core philosophies of Ethereum is like, if you want to be a master craftsman, like let's say a blacksmith, for example, then you should impact the server because you are a blacksmith, right? So you would be getting special kinds of quests and you would be contributing to the server's economy as a blacksmith. So that's how you chose to play. And you can do this for leatherworking, you can do this as a combat character, an adventurer, as a tradesman with a caravan. So that's kind of the idea is we want to build like this immersive playstyle where you're building your character. It's not just like, oh, congratulations, you're the chosen one, which we see so much in games today. It's like you make the character you want to make, and then the game has mechanics that allow you to interact with the game itself. And as a result of that, since the servers are built up by these dynamic events the player take a part in, every server on Ethereum is different. So you might have a world boss on one server where the players failed to kill it.
It seems like top-down Ashes of Creation almost.
Server, they might have cleared the raid boss or a world boss, and that town is just fine on that server. So that's kind of the way that players are interacting as a community and changing the outcome of the servers.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting, and especially whenever you get into like the impact that players can have on a server on like a macro and a micro level. I think that's really one of the most interesting things for these games, because people oftentimes like MMOs, they have, it's like the main thing that you do is you have your combat level, and then blacksmithing, leatherworking, anything else besides that, all of those things are secondary. So in this game, they are much more of a primary method of play, as well as combat.
Correct. So like so raids in Ethereum are very different in that like raids are an event that you lead up to, and up to this it could be like, say a cult is trying to summon a demon boss, and so crafters will be involved in this because they need to gather magical materials that enchanters and blacksmiths will create like wards, like anti-magic wards in the game to make the raid boss actually manageable or easier or whatnot. So realm firsts are not only tied to the best combat players, but they're also tied to having the most dedicated crafters and the most dedicated craftsmen on the server as well.
Are you listening to what the fuck these guys have?
And I gotta ask, like, what do you think really is gonna separate Ethereum from among many other of these Kickstarters that never really happened?
Yeah, so I think the main thing is that we have a game. Like we had an open alpha that ran through the entirety of May. We've spent the last 8 years building the infrastructure and the tools. Like, we're not using any third-party libraries or anything. We've built everything from scratch, and the game is highly optimized. It's already at a stage where all we're doing is just shaping out content. So as a result of that, we already have a game. It's not like we're promising mechanics we don't have. Guild housing already works. PvP, arena, BGs already works. Gathering and crafting already works. Character progression already works. You know, like and the tools we've made let us create content very fast, even though we're a small team. During the alpha, we created an entirely new 5-man dungeon with 4 unique bosses in it, and that dungeon with a team of 4 we created in 3 days.
Oh my god!
it took players longer to clear the dungeon than we took creating the dungeon, which is quite interesting.
How many players can be in a dungeon?
Oh.
So we have anything from 5 to 20-man dungeons.
Oh.
So dungeons in Ethereal are what you'd expect from like traditional MMOs. Like you just go into an instant zone and you clear up and all the bosses.
Okay.
But then raids are a separate thing where, like I said, that involves the entire community where like crafters are involved and gatherers and traders and so on. So that's the separation between dungeons and raids in Ethereal.
Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, this thing seems pretty exciting. So when do you think it's going to be out?
So current plans are to launch the game on April 2023. So it's under a year from now. And we're going to be doing several kinds of playtests throughout. So make sure to follow us on Discord. Check out our YouTube channel if you want a deep look into the game. We also have a Twitch channel, Ethereal /Ethereal MMO. If you want to see me work on the game live, I do some game dev streams every now and then if you want to come and learn something. Okay. And yeah, just come and enjoy the game. And the tests are going to be anything.
There's
from
some
PvP
good ideas
matchmaking
here.
to guild housing testing, and we just want people to get involved. And no tests will ever cost anything. They're all entirely free. Everyone gets a key, and it's going to be a great time.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your game. As I said, I've been hearing about this back and forth for quite a while, so it's good to finally get a chance to talk to you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, and again, guys, make sure you can add Ethereal to your Steam wish list now. And we have joined with us 2 other RPG experts here. We have SFan TV and Soda Poppin' TV. How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good, but Soda Poppin' TV is. I'm not.
I thought you
no
had
TV
that
in
on
my
one
name.
of them.
It's your Twitter.
Don't you have that on YouTube?
You not know your own Twitter?
I do.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought.
Not your
Right.
Twitch, though.
Not my Twitch.
Not the Twitch. Okay. What do y'all think?
You can go ahead.
I mean, I think it all looks great. You know,
Yeah.
one kind of I think one of the big themes that we're seeing across all these
There.
RPG games,
Hey, it's free
they all
content,
kind
dude.
of harken back to like the old school feel, right? They're like, oh, like we want like an old school MMO feel, we want an old school RPG feel, and I think the reason for that is honestly because the RPG player base, the community appeal to play RPGs are always talking about that. Like, oh, well, I want to have this. I want to have this that I played in that game. I think it was Genfanad that had it drew inspiration from RuneScape that talked about before.
Yeah.
So no, it's very, very cool to see that's kind of a focal point for a lot of these studios, for a lot of these developers, and I'm excited to see going forward what they come up with.
I'm kind of excited to see where this
This
Ethereal
is
game goes.
very
because
RuneScape,
one thing
baby,
that's
though.
really interesting to me about it is the fact
No?
that they had like these large
I've never
scale
played
dungeons,
RuneScape, but does this not
the
look
difference, it
very
seemed,
much
is It wasn't
RuneScape?
like super fast paced, because whenever you're talking about these dungeons, oftentimes it's just, crazy reaction time, move out of this, move out of that, move out of this, move out of that. But like it's a little bit more slowed down and more impactful and deliberate. And I like that.
I'm looking at, there's 3 types of RPGs we have here on my list. I was taking notes.
Of course.
Indubitably.
We've got a board game on this list. We've got a couple of RPGs, but it seems like we have a couple of MMOs, which aren't. Those are no joke when it comes
Straight
to
up. That's why we asked, because it's like, how are you going to make this happen? Like, how many of these games we have? And like, I've watched how many YouTube videos reacted to them on YouTube of, wow, look at this MMO that raised $700,000, and in 3 years they've developed a picture of a 3D model of a horse that looks like it came out of Oblivion. It's not exactly very promising with these Kickstarters. People worry about this, but the thing with Ethereal is that they have a date for it. They're planning it, and it seems like what really made me feel confident about it is the fact that they were talking about how a lot of the base systems were already done. So they're not talking pie in the sky, oh yeah, we're going to have this crazy cool thing at some point in the future. They already have it done, and they're just making the content.
A couple of things I noted when you were doing your interview there. Great questions, by the way. He mentioned guilds. I heard building, which is pretty big. I noticed there was a healing DPS and I think a tank role, which I think is something I love in an MMO. It seems like time is rewarded, which is pretty massive, and it's going to be ready in under a year.
It looks like they had PvP in too.
I saw Arena.
Yeah, they had Arena and Battlegrounds.
I would have asked how many people on the server can a server have, because like I love whenever you have like thousands of people on a server, a lot of people on a server, and it's like a living, breathing
Dude,
world.
the
I mean, we were all
crafting is
in
fucking
Arena
sick,
in
guys.
Classic,
The
you know?
servers are different. He mentioned how, you know, and of course, you know, you're going to have one server that's probably min-maxed to oblivion.
Oh, yeah.
Where, every world boss, dead, instantly.
yeah.
But of course, you're going to have some servers that might be a little lower pop, more tight community base, that are
Yeah.
going to be way more unique. And so there's going to be like an attraction to all the servers, right?
Well, something we've noticed in a lot of the games.
Only
we've
you and me
played growing
both,
up
bro. It's quarter
is
to 12
individual
here.
servers would have
Usually
their
by
own
this
culture,
time, I'm almost
and not
in
every
bed.
server was the same. So that's exactly what you're talking about. I think it's totally reasonable to think that's going to happen.
I had that happen. My original WoW server was.
I
full of
don't
a
know
bunch
if
of really
this
nice
is
people, and I
supposed to
never
be
really fit
more
in.
hardcore.
Finally, I went over to Kel'Thuzad, and there was a bunch of assholes.
This seems more like a sort of
It was great,
bold,
and so
your,
I
like,
think that's
play your own
definitely
way.
true. And like Soda, you're right about like occasionally there are those servers where all of the professional players go on those servers. You know.
Another game that seemed, you know, to kind of hit a lot of the nails on the head as well was Nightcrawlers. See, is that an MMO?
I'm not really sure.
No,
but
Nightcrawlers.
I think that it's got.
Can I see that again?
It looked a little bit more of like an ARPG style. It had a lot of roguelite elements, and I think that's fun. I have not played a whole lot of roguelites, but man, playing games like Vampire Survivors and getting into it a little bit more recently, it's super fun.
I noticed there was a boss fight in here, a big-ass bird. I like that. I saw the gear, the
Yeah, I don't
upgrades.
think
It looked
old school
satisfying.
necessarily
I love those kind of games,
means
so I love seeing
hardcore.
this.
Old
And
school,
then we
I
also
think,
had a board game.
generally speaking, just
board game.
means
Pretty
a
fun,
bit
you know?
more
Anyway, we actually had an
grindy.
opportunity to play it for the first time, like maybe a couple of weeks ago or so. Soda, were you there for that?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. I was making sure.
I was looking over Fan shoulder. He was the one playing. I was
Yeah,
watching.
yeah, that's about right. And so we tried playing this game, and we did like the online version of it. And
I would
think
say it's sort
one
of
thing
like
that
the
D&D
difference
can
between
have that, like,
RPGs and
I have kind of a problem with
CRPGs.
is sometimes things drag on.
Right?
And I
Where
felt like
both
with
is
Teamfire
RPGs, but
Chronicles,
CRPGs
that
or
there was
classic
a really good
RPGs.
pacing to it. It wasn't something
There's a
where
different
it's like you're sitting
expectation,
and
but
making
one
5
doesn't
different
necessarily
rolls
have
if
to
you're
be
gonna pick up a
harder
roll
than
of
the
bread.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the team is legit. You know, I was looking at some of the art that I was looking at. Like, this is high quality stuff. It looked like a really fun, complicated board game that, you know, board game extraordinaires. I've been trying to get into it. I have friends that beg me to play all the time. Are gonna love. You know, Rich is over here. You know,
He's
shaking
giggling.
in excitement. So it's definitely a top of the line board game.
It's going to be exciting to see what Jenny and the crew over there are going to be able to put together.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I'm pretty excited. I'm curious to see, like, whenever it actually comes out, like how one of the campaigns plays out fully, because we only did like maybe 30 minutes, like an hour and 30 minutes, somewhere around there, of like play testing of it. And like, of course, you can't finish anything in that time period. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen whenever the game's actually out. And it's like, how expansive, how many different options do you have in these things? And I think it's going to be great.
We had 2 other games that we got to watch. There was Pale Beyond was on there with the boat. You said something about you knew the dev.
It happened. The story in there actually happened. I think it was one of the first people. Like, I don't remember the guy's name. They had made a number of like books and I think even an adaptation for like a movie about it. And you know, they got stuck out in the ice and they had to go to like another island. They went to an island after that, and they finally found some people and they got saved.
Christopher Columbus.
Oh yeah, of course, that's right. How did I forget?
I think this
about
was the
who that
Mayflower.
Yeah, and so that was one thing I thought was really cool. Was it was actually kind of based on something real, but you can move it around and change it up a little bit. So I thought that was
Proper
cool.
American
also,
answer, right?
Again, what I liked about that is that there was never any sense of like, oh, like it's like they just said like, yeah, give us money. Yeah, we need money.
Yeah.
At the very end, like, yeah. So you guys are you're gonna pay us money. That's about it.
No, I think it was also cool just to talk about Pale Beyond again. And you mentioned this earlier. That's Bellular's game.
Yeah.
You know, and Bellular's talked about it a lot. And Bellular's, he's a friend of ours, and we're fans of his. And it's just cool to kind of see like see it all kind of come together, you know?
Seeing a friend's game, you know, kind of like see it on the big screen. I don't know Bellular personally, but I saw the voice act or heard the voice acting, and I was like, oh, this trailer's pretty cool. And then of course I saw the art of the boat. I was like, this looks kind of grim. And then you tell me it's a real story. I'm like, oh shit. Oh,
well, that's why.
It's even more grim. So, you know, and I saw there's probably going to be some serious decision making you have to make. People dying. It says you're the captain. You're probably got to send people off to die. Otherwise, everyone dies. And it's like, whoa. So it looked pretty cool. I think the last game on the list
Interesting
was,
that Soda Pop for all these years in WoW doesn't know Ballela.
Not Ethereal, no. We had Pale Beyond, Kinfire Chronicles. I could not pronounce this. Okay, or I could not spell it. Ginfinad. Ginfinad?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Ginfinad?
Ginfinad, I think.
I don't know.
And then that was RuneScape inspired. And
Yeah, it looked. Okay, I wasn't gonna say. Yeah, it looks very RuneScape-ish.
that's something that they themselves have said. Like that's what inspired it. So it's very cool to see.
I personally have never played RuneScape, but I have a lot of friends who love the hell out of it. I'm looking at someone beat fire right now. Does that make sense? Or is that a Phoenix? Oh, okay.
Well, I think eventually...
I imagine a game like Ginfinad,
it takes a few hours, but,
if it's good enough, it may actually steal a lot of those old school RuneScape players. You know, the people that fucking play old school RuneScape even to this day. It may actually steal them over. Because this would be a game that is still in very much active development, has the money available to probably print as much as they fucking need. So yeah, I imagine that if this game is going to have success, it's going to be stealing some of the old school RuneScape people. I've never played RuneScape, not old school or new. I have no interest from everything that I've seen from people playing it. I've never had any interest in playing it myself. The only way I would probably play old school RuneScape is if it was on stream for content. Otherwise, I don't think it's my type of game.
I mean, I can do this all day. I talk about these games all day. That's all I do.
We got schedules.
Yeah, I bet.
We got schedules.
That was fantastic.
Well, anyway, I have to say, I'm very excited about the Ethereal game. But anyway, guys, listen, what you're excited for, let us know on the Discord, OTK Network Discord. We're going to be announcing the winners. The games that you vote for are going to be getting a $50,000 grant, and also a Racer PC powered by Intel. But we'll take it back over to Rich, and yeah.
Dude, I did not expect this to be 4 hours. Like, you want to talk about... I thought the Game Awards was long, because the Game Awards is usually like a good 2.5, 3 hours. I did not fucking expect this to be 4 hours. In the future, I would almost suggest that they go fewer games. Like, far fewer games. I feel like a sweet spot for these type of shows would be 2.5 hours. Like, anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours. I feel like when you get to 4 hours, you are starting to push the boundaries of what people can fucking do.
Yo, how you doing? So we are moving into the last category of the day, and this one, it's all world premieres, and I don't even think we've really teased it yet. We have some huge announcements that are going to be coming up in this last category. Let's kick it off. It's time for some exclusives.
Exclusives to what?
When we started OTK, we had one goal, and one goal only, and that was to buy Smite. And now, I'm going to throw it over to Mizzy Wizzy for some interesting developments.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Smite for representing us out here. This is going to be a crazy announcement. We have only exclusives from now on. So, as you all know, OTK has been a Smite family for decades now. We are repped with Smite. We love Smite. I play Smite all the time. And OTK's family has been getting bigger and bigger every single year.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I told you that we are about to announce Smite's family getting bigger? That's like... What? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the world premiere of Smite, we are going to announce their new god.
Uh-huh.
Roll the tape.
Who's their new god?
The words I speak are the oath of a knight. I dedicate myself to lives beyond my own.
I don't think they bought Smite now.
They will embody humility,
Asmongold. Can you imagine if they announced Asmongold?
I vow to never be cruel, to forgive when asked.
So it's Merlin.
And pray that my mistakes be forgiven. I dedicate myself to courtesy and honor forevermore. This is the oath of a knight.
Or is it Lancelot? Lancelot. All right. I don't play Smite, so I have no idea. But cool.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Lancelot is coming to Smite in June 2022. It is very soon. It is June 2022. It's here. Lancelot is coming to Smite. He is the newest god that is going to be available, and you just saw the world premiere of Lancelot, Knight of the Round Table. But we're not done with Smite news. It says so on my notes. We have another thing coming to Smite. So, we actually have not a new god, but something that goes with the gods, a new skin. Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere of the OTG Athena Skin.
OTG. Is there anyone here that actually plays Smite?
I heard if you go clubbing tonight, you get an extra
What
hour
the?
party. We call
One True God. Dude, they actually have their
What
own
up,
skin in a
OTK
video
Games
game.
Expo. My name is One True God, and I'm super excited to announce my collab coming out later this month with Night Mode and Smite. Features 2 of my songs, Addicted and I See You, and a One True God skin for Athena.
They've actually found someone to collaborate with. Wow.
Yeah, that name sounds awfully familiar. OTG Athena Skin is going to be released, chat. It is coming out as well. It is a brand new skin for Athena, one of my favorite gods of Smite. Honestly, I love Athena so much. But there's one more thing I have to announce. Remember, these are all world premieres, chat. Now, this one I think you guys are going to absolutely love. And I think the people who are going to love this are people that have been banned from my chat for the past 3 years. So, Smite has been a trendsetter since the dawn of time, right? We've loved Smite. It's been great. But Smite didn't do it alone. They've been having multiple crossovers with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Slipknot, OTG, Athena Skin. They do crossovers with everybody. But what if I told you there's a new crossover that's about to happen that is level 99 in their scale? Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere announcement of the Runescape crossover for Smite.
Okay, I guess. This is great.
Wait, that's it? What? Okay.
I can't listen to Sea Shanty without hearing the fart.
That's actually it. One Tap, thank you for making that in graphics design class. I appreciate it. Yes, chat. RuneScape is coming to Smite. We're all very excited about it. I know you are.
I don't know if it's
But
Pog.
still
I
have
don't play
more
Smite or
Smite
RuneScape.
announcements. I know. Crazy. I have like 5 pages of it. So, currently I'm doing Smite Month, where I play Smite a bunch. People get skins. It's a great day. But I'm not just doing Smite Month. In fact, these next 2 announcements are for my channel. Boys and girls. It is a privilege to announce that I will be doing a Smite Invitational on my channel.
What?
Thank you.
Why is only one nipple? I had to bring in a tailor for. Where's my nipple tape? Is that bad? Oh, cool. Miz, you look good. I like the pink on you. Pink's my color.
Of that, dude, that's so hot. Holy fuck.
One across my pink right here. One thing. Are you sick and tired of Coomer content?
Are you done with spamming Miz to play a game for once? Well, wake the fuck up, Samurai. Wait. Welcome to the
Die Live, how you doing, bro?
Oh, here we are.
It's so late already. Fuck.
Welcome to the Otk Smite Invitational. 8 teams, 40 of your favorite creators will fight it out for a $100,000 prize. Tune into the event on June 27th, live at twitch.tv/Mizkif.
Yeah. Chat, there's going to be a Smite Invitational on my stream. $100,000 is on the line. I actually just tweeted it out. So if you could do me a huge favor, go over to my Twitter, put on notifications, like it, do everything, say hi to me, whatever. But go to the tweet and just comment on it and say hi.
Are you gonna
it does
compete?
actually make a huge... What?
Are you going to compete?
Are you going to compete?
No.
Well, then I'm not going to do it.
What do you mean?
Why can't you compete?
I haven't played the game yet.
There's a Smite God for everybody.
What would be my Smite God?
There's a BuzzFeed quiz.
Oh, I thought that was for Harry Potter.
Yeah, you could play... Who do you think you could play? Could be a Capri main. You might like Ares.
Oh, the God of War. Okay.
God of War.
All right, I like that. Maybe
So
I'll
Zach
The
Martin
raise
might
money
be
for the event?
attending. We don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I have a Smite Invitational chat. If you want your favorite creator to play with us, go over to my Twitter, at them, say please play. It will definitely help us out. I actually do not want anybody that is good at Smite. So if you played Smite before, you're probably not in the tournament. This is kind of just a fun tournament that we're going to be doing with some of your favorite creators, and it is not serious whatsoever. So if you're a Smite main, I don't know if that still exists. You're not in the Smite tournament. I'm sorry. So there's one more announcement. This announcement some people have been waiting for months. Now, I actually took time off stream for this announcement. This is crazy to me because it's actually a dream come true. I never thought something like this would happen. I've been dreaming about this since I was a little boy.
Yeah, it's for 100K.
Chat. I don't know how to say this. I've been playing this one god on Smite. His name is Thanatos. I have 22,000 kills with him and like 200 pentakills. I only play Thanatos.
Just what the fuck?
And I am so honored to say that I will be Thanatos. I have my own skin.
Let's make some good memories.
That's so bad.
That was some good Smite.
There's no way that's it.
Hey, quit staring at my boxes.
So who's Thanatos?
Is it done? Wait, it's been done?
You want to play it again?
I took a week off for that.
That's an excuse.
I literally took a week off.
I'm sorry.
They just took voices.
Also, Hi-Rez asked me to do the rest of their announcements, so you can sit down.
Yeah, we just got a call from production.
I'm sorry. Your skin's really cool.
I worked on that for like a month.
It's really pog.
Well, don't you get it, Miz? It's like, the egg and it's his head. I mean, that's cool, right?
You think it's cool?
Seriously,
That's
you gotta
super cool.
sit
wow,
down.
it's like the egg. And
They're telling me you gotta sit down. You have to get off the
Dude,
stage.
the comedy is starting to get a little bit
it comes out, Chad. Get
fucking,
And
a
we're
little
gonna
bit
take
safe
a look
here.
at everything else that Hi-Rez has to offer here. Thank you, S-Fan.
Some gentle comedy here, bro.
It's okay.
Thank you, security.
Yeah, I don't know what. So
right,
I can tell you what the exclusive content
next
is,
up,
Ormi.
Paladins is going to be doing something very interesting. Paladins is going to be having a crossover with Ruby. Let's take a look at everything Paladins and Ruby.
So the exclusive content is most likely these would be companies that paid them to be on the show. So that's why it's called exclusive content. Most likely. Because this is how they paid for the event. Fallon, I don't know what your fucking, like, what is your issue, dude?
Mark your calendars on June 29th.
You realize that every single game show on Earth, right, has games that the people who run the show will never fucking play. It's literally not the point of a games expo.
We have some announcements coming out from Rogue Company. I actually played a bunch of Rogue Company back when you first were able to play it, but let's take a look at their trailer. This is one of the first looks at the cinematic, and we're going to be getting an exclusive look at this launch cinematic.
The hashtag ad there should tell you everything you need to know.
Rogues, we have a situation. We've saved the world countless times, but this is like nothing we've faced before.
I know Dr. Disrespect played the fuck out of Rogue Company.
Those look fun.
Rogue Company cannot let Jackal win.
But Fallon, I mean, I've already told you, right? This is about giving games representation on in front of an audience that they would otherwise not get. So it's not about like selling out. That's not what the point is of this. This wasn't like ever sort of advertised as the games we'll play or anything like that. Because if you want to know what games someone like Asmongold would play, or even what games I would play, you'd have to look at my streams. So on my streams, I would only really watch games that I would play, right? Outside of these sort of events that we do once a year, I'm not going to sit there and watch a fucking like reaction video to a game that I'm never going to play. But if I were to do sort of like an expo on my channel, it would be of a shit ton of games. Some of them I would play, some of them I wouldn't play. But it's not really about me. It's about the audience that gets to see those games.
They have added so much new stuff since the beta, so if you did enjoy Rogue Company when you first got a chance to play in the beta, definitely check it out now. They have new maps, new rogues, everything that you would want. And on top of that, they are having a little bit of an event going on in-game for the official launch, and you're going to be able to get a bunch of free rewards if you do check it out. But Hi-Rez is really kicking it into high gear. We just saw a bunch of announcements from them, including Mizkif's new skin and Smite, but they have one more. It's going to be a brand new game. We're getting to look at it for the first time, and this one is called Divide Knockout.
Fucking hell, dude. It's so late already. Nick, Jesus. The chat just die?
That is the first look that we've had at the game. It's a third-person physics brawler, and I believe
what look that we have of the game? What do you mean? That's the first look we had of the game.
We actually have a video from the devs to talk about it. It's not going to be a live interview with Asmon, so let's take a look at everything that the devs had to say about the process of actually making Divide Knockout.
Hi guys, my name is Alex.
I am Alex.
Moi aussi c'est Alex.
And I'm not.
And we're from Red Bear Games, a new studio from Hi-Rez.
Well, not that new.
This is true. On se retrouve à Brighton
and Atlanta to give you a first look
at a brand new game.
Wait, you could speak English this whole time?
Oui. Now let's check out the premiere for our new game.
Alright, let's check out the... I mean, we literally just watched this though.
Welcome to Divine Knockout, a world of mythological multiplayer mayhem.
When making DKO, we asked the question,
what if the gods were small and brawl?
A small brawl free-for-all.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
That up? Divine Knockout is a third-person physics brawler.
What the f is a physics brawler?
It's kind of a new thing. We made it up. We were inspired by platform fighters, where you need to knock out your opponent out of the level, but we wanted you to experience it in third person, right in the middle of the action.
Kind of like how Smite took the 2D top-down MOBA and turned it into a 3D action MOBA.
Exactly, except we didn't stop there. We're bringing together third-person brawler combat.
And a vibrant, stylized world of gods and mythology.
I can see how some people will play the shit out of this.
Expressive characters.
Am I some people?
Full
No.
of hype moments, impactful abilities, big ults, playmaking moves, and close calls.
We wanted everyone, no matter your skill level, to be able to hop in and play.
The gods of DKO each have a unique moveset, but we wanted to make it easy for all players to jump in. Each ability is mapped to a single button so you can feel powerful without having to memorize complex movesets.
But can a button mash? Sure, you'll embarrass yourself and you won't win, but you can.
DKO is all about timing, positioning, and moment-to-moment choices, not button complexity. So whether you're playing a hardcore 1v1 duel, or 3v3 experience that lets you adventure across different game modes and maps with your friends, we want you to be juggling foes, not struggling with control.
Like I said, I can see a ton of people loving this fucking game. I just don't really, like, it's definitely not my type of game.
But that's not all. We'll be supporting full crossplay and cross-progression on all platforms. That means that you can
Nanako,
play
how
with
you
your
doing?
friends on any platform and have your progress and purchases transfer, no matter where you're playing.
And even better, you won't need to wait long to play. Divine Knockout launches later this year, but you can sign up for Alpha today.
Head over to divineknockout.com to sign up for our Alpha and be one of the first to play.
And be sure to follow us at DKO Game for more updates as we head into our launch later this year.
Uh-huh. Dude, my ass is in so much fucking pain. It's almost numb now. We've been sitting here for
Alpha
so
is
long.
available today, so you can check that out and maybe get a chance to play. Speaking of playing, I'm very excited for the next portion of our show because Asmon's actually going to be playing something, and we might get to see him mauled out live on stage. We do have a trailer ready for this one as well, so we're going to watch. Did you know? Did you know?
About what?
That you were going to play?
I knew I was going to play. I didn't know there was a trailer.
Yeah, I believe we get to actually look at the trailer right now, too.
Well, how about that?
Let's take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look.
3 hours my
at
ass. It's almost, we're 4 hours in now. Minion. We are 4 hours into this fucking show. What game is this? Oh shit. It feels like it's another platformer. Gregarian, how you doing, bro? I mean, to be fair though, I haven't eaten anything yet today. And this is usually when I'm like done eating and I'm about to get to bed and shit like that. So this is fucking my sleep schedule right in the fucking asshole. Because after this, I still have to go make food, which is probably gonna take like 2 hours. Then I have to eat, and then I have to stay awake for about 2 hours so that the food can sort of go down and shit. So by the time I get to bed, it's gonna be like fucking 7 a.m., 8 a.m. That's gonna be fun tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy the gym tomorrow, bro. Like, you have no idea. I'm gonna be so tired at the gym. Should be enjoying it if it's fucking your asshole. I mean, I wish.
Is it finally time? Do I get to play this game?
Yeah.
I can't hear anybody.
We can't hear him either.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I absolutely can. How you doing?
Doing well. How you doing yourself?
I'm doing okay. All right, so we are here with Crowsworn, and my understanding is you have a boss fight planned out for me?
Yeah.
Fallon, I don't smoke anymore, so...
I'm expert in Elden Ring, and I beat all the Dark Souls games, and so we'll just get this out of the way. As you guys can see, moving around, I actually really like this a lot. It reminds me a lot.
I mean, cigarettes. I smoke
one of my favorite
vape
games,
still,
Bloodborne.
but I don't smoke
I like
cigarettes
the
anymore.
aesthetic of it, the shining, everything about it. It's really, really cool. So let's go ahead. We're gonna take this boss down, beat his ass. I tried to do 1 attempt or 2 attempts, and then they said I couldn't try it because they wanted me to do it on stream. And so basically, like this. All right. So I go up there, and let's. Okay. All right. So we're.
That was good.
Bro, I think the game's bugged.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to play like this?
Yeah. You're missing the farming component, but it's working.
Okay. All right. It's fine. I try it again. We're gonna beat his ass. All right. Here we go. So, is there like a cheat code I can use, or do I have to actually like?
Actually, the last demo update they sent you was literally the thing that took out the cheat codes.
Okay. That's not looking good. All right, so I jump over here, and then, man, bro, how do you? Okay, all right. Well, if I go right here, okay, good, and then go over there. Yeah, oh, I see. I know I did it right. Okay. And, all right. So I watch out.
Oh, yeah. You're also not using your healing, but that's cool. That's cool.
What button is that?
I don't know what it's mapped to on yours. Probably.
Let me see. Keyboard. Heal is A. Okay, heal is A. I got it. Okay. Let's. All right. Here we go. Let me try and heal. Okay, we're good.
Okay,
all right, guys.
man.
It's all right. I beat him right here.
So this is like Elden Ring, but 2D Elden Ring.
There it is. Come on, fuck on. All right. Jump over here, and okay. All right, jump over. All right, good. Shit. Okay. Oh my, dude, how you avoid that? Oh my god. All right. What if oh, it's in the middle. Okay. All right. I jump this. I jump
Heal.
this.
Heal.
Okay. I jump over here. All right. What's he gonna do? What? Shit. Okay. All right. Jumping.
We're getting fucking wrecked, dude.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's like I'm not gonna let this happen. Okay. So is this one of the hardest bosses, right? It's one of the hardest ones.
It's like, yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay. All right. That's good. Yeah. See, I mean, it's one of the hardest ones, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
Let's
even
go.
worried about it. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna take it seriously this time. So I run up on him. I hit him with the scythe. I jump over him, and then he does this bullshit where he jumps up. I go back down. I hit it. I jump away. He jumps right there, and then I'm here. See, there we go. All right. I jump. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Okay. All right. I got that one. Okay. All right. Move out of that. Good. And then I jump, and I beat his ass. All right. There we go. Jump away. What's this? What?
Wow.
What is that? Like,
Guy
I'm getting wombo
smacking his
comboed in
ass
the
again.
All right, just get.
Heal.
Okay. All right. Jump. Okay. All right. Jump.
Okay.
How do you know I was gonna be up there?
Yeah. You're also there's a dodge roll in this one too, so you're not using that one.
Oh.
Okay.
And there's an air dash to help you just like hover in the air a bit.
Okay. All right. That's gonna help. That's gonna help. All right. So. Oh. And then the air dash. What was that again?
It should work if you just press the regular evade in the air, I think.
I get it. All right. Nah, that's it. See, I just didn't know how to play it. Now I'm gonna beat him.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Yes. First try. All right. Okay. Yeah, right. Like, oh my god. All right. Jump over. See, I knew that was gonna happen. I actually had no idea. Okay. All right. That's good. And I'm right here. Okay. Good. And now he's gonna do the thing. I jump. He didn't do the thing. Okay. And then he does this. And then God, you get away from me! Come on, man. Okay. All right. Good. I'm actually good. What? No. Okay. All right. Got him. All right. There it is. Nice. All right. Bro, I beat him. He's 100% dead here. Wait. Oh no! I gotta do this again.
Heal for the love of all things that's fucking holy.
That's fine. I'm not gonna get hit again. I just won't get hit. I'm gonna turn off damage. Turning off damage. Okay.
Just heal. God.
Bro, what?
My God, dude, just heal. Just fucking in A
Was I-
once. Just
Was I
one
close?
A would really help. This is great that you're sharing with us. Dragon's there, you're
Okay, all right,
most
yeah,
welcome,
he's like
dude.
one hit. He's one hit. Okay, it's
Almost
fine.
there.
You're
All right,
most
we'll do it.
welcome.
It's fine.
I don't see the boss's health
Okay.
though. Do you? Jiggle 14, thank
Wait,
you
oh,
for
I hit the
following.
wrong
Really appreciate it. Welcome to the
Okay, I
channel.
did that
Thank
on
you, thank you,
purpose.
thank you.
That's right. Styling.
Yeah.
Where is the boss's
Okay.
HP? I don't think it tells you.
It was a heal. All right. And then, okay, that was
So,
rigged.
that's a
You can
lot
use your
of
heals.
damage.
Okay.
I think it was A.
All right.
At least you got some back. Yeah, it's all good.
Dude, he
Okay,
just
all
got
right,
hit
got
by
it.
everything, and he's got no heals
It's
left.
easier whenever you heal.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, let me run. Jump. No. That's no. All right, good. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, this is where I win. Nah, dude, what, bro, what, how, what?
Yeah, there's no health bar.
Oh my God. All right, we'll do it again. How much, well, I had 10 minutes, right? Guys, how much is on the clock?
You have 10 minutes? There's a clock?
Am I, okay, all right, 3 minutes, yeah, exactly. I got plenty more time. All right, I'm gonna kill him here. What?
You're 8 minutes over time.
What? No, I'm not. There's no way. All right, I beat him right here.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, man, I'm at.
Everything
Bro,
is going wrong.
I think there's sometimes you gotta know when to hold them. Sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, man. So this is like the last boss, the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right,
He's just getting his ass handed to him, bro.
All right, 100%. I beat him here. 100%. All right. She couldn't get me there. All right, good. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, all right. That was actually totally my fault. Okay. All right, that was all right.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay. All right,
just
heal.
getting hit by
Everything's fine.
everything. Wow.
Dude, he's doing this cheating shit, man. Oh my God. Okay.
He's
No,
doing
just-
this cheating shit.
There's no. I didn't think he was gonna do that. Oh my. Okay. All right. Focus. This is where I win. All right.
This is
where I
not
win.
where you
This is where I
win.
win. I hit the wrong button. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna win anyway. I got one life. Okay, I'm about. All right. It's okay. I messed up. Fuck no. Oh my God. All right. It's okay. I got. We'll be fine. Here we go. Let me try this again.
This game has no mouse. It's literally just keyboard.
Okay.
That's so weird. You mean plays Elden Ring?
What do you?
I still have to play
Now, y'all
Elden
trying to
Ring.
mess me up? Stop! Quit trying to mess me up, man. I'm about to win. I'm about to win right now. Watch, real quick. Watch me. I'm not even gonna get hit. All right, I don't know how that happened. That was no, straight up. Like I didn't mean to do that though. Like I actually didn't mean to do it. All right. So now now he's doing this bullshit, man.
Actually, I think you got this. Just do damage.
Okay, that's oh, why he was there. Okay. Okay. All right. Now he's doing this. Okay. Good. All right. We avoid. Oh my God. Yo, that was rigged. It's fine. Okay. All right. Big dick on him. Let's go. Come on. It doesn't matter. I jump over there. Jump over that.
Yes.
Yeah. There it is. There. Yeah.
Oh
yes,
shit!
dude.
He got it.
That's
Yes,
the hardest boss in the game. I beat him. Oh my God.
Yes, dude.
Okay, all right, bro. When? Wait, what?
You gotta go over there.
Okay.
There's a thing after.
Okay. So now what?
Now it's done.
That's
The demo, thanks for
wow.
playing.
Thank you, S-Fan. I appreciate that. Okay, all right, man. When's it gonna be out?
We don't know when it's ready. I came prepared for that question. That was.
Oh, I
that was a tough
fucking love that
question.
answer. When it's ready.
All right. I'm going to be honest, man. I like this game a lot. I really, really do. Like, this is a super fun game. It reminds me a lot of the type of, like, frustration that I get with Dark Souls type games, and it's a 2D one. I love it. Thank you so much for showing me this game, and I'm probably going to play this when it comes out. Like, straight up. This is really cool.
Sweet. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. But we're gonna.
I'll
go
probably
ahead and go
play
to
this
commercial
as well,
break. But
actually.
again, gentlemen, Crowsworn.
How many of you will play this?
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna be honest.
Can I say one thing before you bounce?
Please.
There may be some Kickstarter people watching. We promised a demo to them, so I just want to take a moment to announce that this will be a demo we'll be sending to you guys soon as well.
Really? Okay, so if they want to support your Kickstarter, what can they do?
Oh, it's over. We already had like a reasonably successful Kickstarter.
Imagine that. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This game's really cool. So thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
All right. Thanks for playing it.
For
Thanks
sure,
for sharing
man.
it with
All right, I'll see you later.
All right. Take care. See you.
Oh my God! I just looked at myself on the camera. I look so greasy.
You always look
Nobody
greasy.
told me that for the whole time. I look not that kind of hot though, like overheated. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Of course, yeah. Well, guess what, guys? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do a commercial break. Then afterwards, we have a very special announcement for you guys.
Dude, there's literally just one thing that I would change in this. I would make it shorter. For next year, take this entire show and try to push it 2.5 hours, dude. I feel like fewer games, spend maybe a bit more time on the games that you're announcing. I feel like that's probably the best. And for the dude, there's so many oh, I hate these chairs. I hate gaming chairs with all my fucking heart. It's 4D armrests. What the fuck does that even mean? So it's what? Interdimensional? Like, what's the 4D? What's the fourth D there? I'm not a fan of gaming chairs, man. It is like gaming chairs is the ultimate fucking cash grab. Ultimate cash grab. Ravon, it doesn't help that you're typing what the time for the stream is, because we've been disconnecting all night. But so far, it's been 4 hours.
That demo for the first time. Obviously, if you did contribute to the Kickstarter, now you
Like,
can play it as
this
well.
entire show is 4 hours, and we've been live for
But I'm excited to see
probably
everything that Crowdfunding has to offer when it fully is released. But this next
Yeah,
announcement,
but
we didn't really
8 hours
tease it
now.
or
Just over
anything
8.
like that. But I have been so excited for it all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited to introduce Notorious.
Tyler, how are you doing? Yeah,
I'm Cole.
I do.
And I'm John.
Every Monday on YouTube.
We're a small game company that started
Chris.
last year, and we're trying to make a game.
What game are we making, John?
Let's
I
go.
I don't know what our game is.
Let's go.
Project Honor is a class-based online action RPG where you can go on adventures with your friends or on your own to get loot and resources to gear out your character. The game is still really, really early, and we're still trying to figure a lot of things out. But really, the guiding star for us is class fantasy.
We want to sell that character and class fantasy through every single aspect of your game.
Chris
How you
Kaleki,
open
by the
a
way,
chest,
used to be on
how
World
you
of
walk,
Warcraft.
how you talk, how you interact with different creatures and characters and stuff like that should be all through your class.
He left
Other
Blizzard
than
to
class
start his own
fantasy,
company
another
to
big
make
pillar
this
for
game.
us is player stories. A big compelling thing with games these days is just you play an experience, and then when you come out of that experience, you have like a story of what happened. Something the team does right now, one of our rituals, is we do this weekly Thursday playtest, and we know when the game is doing well when outside of the playtest, everybody is just kind of talking about a cool story or a moment that happened, right? And so that's really kind of what we're shooting for.
I'm trying to get him on the
for us
stream.
Is we're building a new world. You know, a lot of us came from the World of Warcraft team, and so we're all really world builders.
You know, one of the coolest things about starting at the studio was starting everything, like literally even just the world starting from nothing. And working in UE5 has really opened up a lot of really cool opportunities for us to block out spaces at large scale and small scale.
Allows us to kind of just try something and just, nope, that doesn't work, throw it away, let's try this. Oh, that felt really cool, let's keep that, let's take little snippets and nuggets that we like, and then carry that stuff forward as we kind of mature the space or mature an area.
We want our world to feel like its own character. We want you to, you know, explore it and learn about it.
Yep,
and
I
defend
like
yourself from it and benefit from it.
Mess fan, Senior Paladin, the People's Paladin, Grand Marshal, Scarab Lord, Gladiator, Esquire. I'm the acting CEO here at Notorious, and I'm incredibly, incredibly happy with the development of the project so far. I mean, really carrying out my vision for what this game is going to be and what this experience is going to be, because the reality of it is it's not just an experience.
What's this for?
I was just there's cameras.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tips, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at OTK. I'm very excited to talk to you guys about our new partnership with Notorious Studios. For those that don't know, Notorious started approximately 1 year ago. A collective of former Blizzard, Amazon Games, and other developers got together for the goal to create a brand new high fantasy virtual world experience. And as a longtime gamer and World of Warcraft player myself, I could not be more excited to work side by side with Chris Kaliki and the team to help deliver what we believe to be the future of high fantasy open world games. So the partnership between Notorious and OTK starts a little over a year ago when Chris Kaliki hit me up on Discord, wanted to talk to me a little bit about this new project he was working on. Now, Chris Kaliki, if you guys don't know, created the Monk class in World of Warcraft, longtime class designer on WoW. He's been there, you know, for years and years and years. And as somebody that really enjoys playing Brewmaster Monk, I thought it was a tremendous opportunity to get to meet Chris, learn more about his project, and really just pay homage to somebody that's helped, you know, create some awesome experiences in my life playing games. We're longtime MMORPG players. We're longtime high fantasy enjoyers. And what really makes Notorious special in our eyes is their origins, is their humble beginnings as originally an MMORPG guild full of friends, cohorts.
He left WoW, by the way, because of frustration within, as far as I can tell, frustration within class design, frustration within game design.
Between our organization and Notorious,
didn't feel like there was any more creativity in it.
Their game, their design philosophies, their intention for their studio, the more we realize that this is something we really want to be a part of and support.
And I do. I'm probably going to get Chris on the stream in about a month, 2 months. I've already spoken to him.
I can't believe it. It's finally
So I'll probably have him on the stream in about
welcome
2 months or so to have an interview with him.
I am just so astonished. Like, we were, you know, you guys came down to Austin like maybe 6 months ago, and we just started talking about this and getting into it. And I remember, like, we stayed until the place we went to, like, they kicked us out. Yeah, I am so excited. So yes, this is Chris Kaliki here with me from Notorious Studios, and we are going to be talking about the game that they've been creating over the past about year or so.
Yes, yeah. Thanks for having me, and man, this is really, I mean, this is epic, man. Like, this is like really cool, and
it's crazy, right?
And you know, I come from a AAA background. A lot of people from our team come from a AAA background, but you know, now that we're indie developers, I know like how hard it is to make a game from scratch, and then also, you know, how much work goes into like the announcements and trailers and all of that. And you know, everybody here, all the other games I saw today were just so awesome, and I'm just, you know, jealous for our moment of when we can show actual gameplay footage of the game. And you know, I just want to stress about how early it is in this development of the game. You know, it's kind of unusual for a studio to, I think, you know, show concept art and show, you know, talk about the game this early, just because, you know, if you could just set expectations just so high or whatever. But you know, a lot of us from the team, and me especially, just kind of see the value in involving the player in the game development process, and that's, you know, you guys and other influencers that I've talked through and interacted with through the years has been kind of my way to like connect to the player and you know, the best
we
games
talk on Discord.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the best games, I think, are involve the player throughout its whole development process. So we're trying some new things here, trying to you know, going out there and being risky and kind of showing some of the stuff early. But yeah.
I mean, I'm sure SFan and Tips, you all went out to the studio yourselves and you got a chance to take a look around. What do you think? How do you feel?
I thought it was absolutely incredible. I mean, just getting the chance to go out there, and I mean, Tip said it, you know, in the video. We're fantasy enjoyers, right? And we're all.
Can't believe I said that.
Hey, we're enjoyers. That's what it is, and we're all cut from the same cloth. And really, from the first time we met, and I mean, you made a video really before Notorious and everything got started.
I reacted to it.
Maybe publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aswin reacted to it. But I remember watching that video, and I was like, this guy gets it. And it's not just you, but it's a whole it's the whole culture at Notorious. It's all the same, and it was a perfect fit. It's exciting to see that you guys are looking at games the same way that we look at games, the same way that a lot of people look at games. And I mean, just getting to play test the game a little bit was an incredible experience. Even though it's, you know, it's just in the beginnings, it already has a lot of promise. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, you were there during what I talked about in the videos, like our weekly ritual of play testing the game and giving feedback, and yeah, I'm really happy that you and Rich were able to be a part of that. So,
yeah. Well, it was funny. We went, and I don't remember how long we play tested exactly. Maybe it was like an hour or so. Maybe a couple hours. I don't remember, but we play tested for maybe an hour or two. And we sat there and talked, I think, for 4 hours, just talking to everybody on the team and just hearing what people's vision was and gaming in general, and just how people look at games it was one of the most fun experiences I've had, and it was supposed to be working. So I don't know, maybe I was cheating it a little bit, but it was a lot of fun getting to play test the Warrior and stuff too.
Yeah. I know afterwards we just had like really long, several hour conversations, and you had a flight to catch, but I know Rich, he stayed around longer, and, you know, we had dinner, and man, Rich can just keep going and go. I don't know how Rich can just keep talking that much. It's just insane. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so much good feedback, and it really energized our team. You know, one of the things that we loved about game development is, you know, we have worked on a live game for a large part of our careers, and be able to like get stuff out there and get feedback. It just energizes us and gets us.
Hannah, how you doing?
Gets us going. So.
And we appreciate it. You know, we're not always used to developers opening up their doors and working side by side with content creators to, you know, give collaboration and feedback and stuff like that.
Which is a fucking
just
problem.
To reemphasize, guys, we have officially partnered up with Notorious Studios. We're going to be helping them, collaborating with them, giving feedback on their new open world RPG game that they're currently working on.
Dude,
we're
I'm
super
looking forward to
excited.
this.
You know, the second we heard about their philosophy when it came to class design, how they wanted the world to be, you know, a main character, and so on and so forth, it just completely struck a chord with us.
100%.
And so I just want to say thank you to Chris and the rest of the team at Notorious. We look forward to helping usher in the next generation of high fantasy and doing what we can to provide as much feedback as we can.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the game? Like kind of what it is, what it's not, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit about it in the video. I think it's challenging to talk specifics about what the game is, because it's a lot of things are in flux, and you know, we kind of view it as a new genre, and it's kind of. But some of the elements in the game, like we talked about in the game, is, you know, I've worked most of my career as a class designer, and I love the RPG classes. I think it's just part of our zeitgeist, part of the culture. You know, there's like an elf emoji and all of this. And so it's like we're trying to take all those ideas of all these different classes, and that's really what the heart of the game is trying to think of, you know, what is the ultimate fantasy of a warrior, of a priest, of I'm trying to make sure, of a mage, you know, and everything comes around from that. And so, you know, everything springs from that. And so how they interact with the world, how they interact with each other, making sure they have very distinct differences. And so a mage won't play like a warrior, and a warrior won't play like a priest. And so, yeah, and we're spending a lot of work on making the different characters, essentially the classes are like a character in our game. And so they have their own kind of character model, their own kind of aesthetic, their own gear, their own look. And so it's not something shared between them. And so, it's expensive to do all of that, but we really think that, we're always looking for a game that makes us feel more like the class that we resonate with. I think we all kind of play RPGs and have a class that we always try to play in every RPG, and so yeah, we're trying to like take that core idea and just drive it to its ultimate, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and you can stop me if I start saying too much, but I 100% felt that way, and I mean, we all have it, right? Like Asmon is the warrior guy, right? I play a paladin. I got to play test the warrior, like I said earlier, and just getting a chance to, I don't remember if I was talking to John or Cole about this, but exactly what you said. I wanted to, when I'm playing a warrior, I want to feel like I'm playing a warrior, whether it's the gear that I'm wearing, the buttons I'm pressing, what the abilities do, and having that degree of tactility, right? That degree of tactility from whenever I press a button, and it was the ball and chain skill. Can I talk about this a little bit?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
go for it. Yeah.
So there's and everything is a work in progress.
This is going to be a 3-minute thing, probably, right?
Like 30, 45 seconds.
Are you sure?
50.
Okay.
So there's an ability, right, with the ball and chain where you essentially throw out the chain, you hit the guy, and you pull him back, and having that sort of feeling of I'm throwing out a heavy ball of metal on a chain, and it hits that guy. And sort of like, boom, oh, what the heck just happened? And you get ripped forward. Having that sort of feeling in the game and the player experiencing that is a huge thing. And it really just harkens on what you were saying about feeling like you're playing the class that you're playing. So I love it. It's awesome.
And yeah, and like with the warrior, right? We kind of
Volker,
view him
how you doing,
as
brother?
just like a walking weapon, like uses his body as a weapon, and so a lot of it allows for a lot of like different kind of experiences and abilities to spring and build off of that concept.
It's awesome.
So the one you're talking about here, and we're typing many different abilities and spells, and that's like one of my favorite things to do in game design is come up with abilities and spells. And so one that we just have for the warriors, he just grips you like you said, that we're just playing around with, and it allows for a lot of interesting moments of in gameplay that creates like different stories that come out of the match and that sort of thing.
I think I like that a lot, especially, like what is my aesthetic of a character? It's like a big, badass warrior with a massive two-handed sword or some sort of massive weapon. And like, especially like like using your body as a weapon and just like knocking things around, like the very impactful and forceful gameplay of it. I think that's something that a lot of people feel many MMOs have kind of lost, right? Because you have the homogenization, you have things become closer and closer to themselves, and you forget about like what makes each class special and unique and more themselves.
No, totally. And I think the other aspect as well is just, heightening immersion where we can, about making you feel like that class and how you interact with the world, and creating different aspects in the world that, there could be an area that only the priests can go through and the warriors can't because they just can't fit through it, or things like that, right? And so we're playing around with a lot of different ideas.
Warriors are fat, confirmed.
From that kind of pillar, I guess.
Well, hey, guys, if you guys did not know already, Notorious is also currently hiring. They're looking to build up their team. This is just the beginning of what we hope to be an incredible journey with them. And if you guys want to join the Notorious Studios team, work side by side with us as well.
No story,
Check out
guys.
the open roles right now on the screen. They're hiring an environment artist, HR operations, producer,
Where's the
animator,
narrative
VFX
producer?
artist.
Bro,
And we look
get me in
forward to
there.
watching the
I'll
studio
write this fucking story
continue
for you,
to
no
grow.
problem.
And,
I
there's
got
also
this.
something that we're doing very,
Fucking
very
got
special
this.
today. We are, in celebration of this partnership, we are announcing a 5-time custom PC giveaway. If you guys want to win a custom PC, go ahead and check out the link in chat right now in honor and celebration of our partnership.
There you go,
Notorious.
people.
We're going to be giving that to you guys in the chat right now. Make sure to sign up, and we'll be announcing the winner next week on Allcraft. So next week, hopefully, we'll be joined by Chris on Allcraft on Asmund and Rich's show. We'll be announcing the winner there, so make sure to sign up and get a chance to win a PC.
We are.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't
We're
know we were
definitely
doing
watching
that.
next week's Allcraft, by the way.
It's been a year
right here on
probably in the
fucking
making,
stream.
isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
Yeah,
Okay,
a lot
that
to talk
is
about.
great. And what do you feel like this partnership means? Because we haven't really had a lot of game development studios really sit down and work directly with influencers. And so, how do you really expect to see that progress and evolve?
I think that's a great question. I think a lot of this, we're on the front lines of this kind of experience and trying to figure out like what that even means.
Yeah.
I think as Tips was saying earlier, I think a big part of it is having you guys as a resource to bounce ideas. I mean, I would have done that anyways if we didn't partner. I'd be like, hey, what do you think about this ability or this concept or whatever? So certainly that sort of like advisorship is definitely, I think, really important. And then also being able to reach our target audience, which I think your audience and our audience is going to be so similar. And so I think that's going to be a big part of this. And yeah, like you mentioned, you don't see a lot of studios kind of talk about the concept of the game this early and then, go through the development journey in the open. And so I think that could be some cool opportunities for us to collaborate. We've only talked about 3 classes today, and we want to have, more classes in the game. We may unveil those later on, and so we could do that, on stream or something.
Yeah,
or like,
I like the sound of
I've
that.
always thought it would be awesome to have like a jam session with the community, like let's brainstorm abilities. I don't know. We could like figure some cool stuff out, I think.
Oh, I've thought of that. Like, making subclasses for a warrior. What are the subclasses? Like a barbarian, a gladiator, a Spartan, or like, a long swordsman or something like that. So like, yeah, especially getting together and like being super creative like that. I think people absolutely love that. And before we go any further, I do want to remind everybody, this is your last chance to vote for the best games. And this is going to be, again, a $50,000 grant for these games that are the winners. Make sure to go to the OTK Network Discord, and you guys can vote on those games, and we'll be announcing the winners.
Go vote, people.
In just a little bit here.
Go vote.
But I just wanted to make sure, there's only 1 minute. There's only literally 1 minute left
60
for
seconds.
this. So, 60. Well, now it's 58. And so, make sure you guys vote on that real quick. And I just am I'm so excited because I remember whenever we met up with you guys and, like, Cole showed me some of the artwork, and I was just like, oh, my God, finally. I was so happy.
Yeah, I think Cole even like drew you. Like he was in a hotel lobby. I was like, "What are you
Really?
sketching?" And he made like an image of you. Yeah.
Oh my
I think
God.
that was just an undead.
Yeah, it was like an undead Asmongold.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, so it's just Asmongold.
Yeah.
That's about right. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm so excited, and just the whole thing about it is really cool, like what we've talked about with the game and where things are going. And I hope this really is the future of game development because more so, we see more studios, the separation between the community and the developer sometimes becomes even larger with like social media and people trying to avoid, realistically, like some of the more vitriolic people. But it's really admirable and impressive to see people like you and your team sit down and actually try to talk with people and give them an audience and really involve them in the whole process.
Yeah, and I think a big thing we like about, influencers or OTK is just you guys are all about authenticity and you're going to say what you really believe. And that's how we are. And that's how we operate in the studio. And so, yeah, I mean, even though, we call this a partnership and that sort of thing, I want to hear like the truth. I want to hear like what you really think. I don't need, I'm not looking for shills or anything like that. And so I think both
There
ways,
we
right?
go.
So I think all about
Man's
authenticity, all about
hot,
kind of
bro.
like how we really feel.
He's not looking for shills.
So the best games, the best
that.
ideas come out of that.
I think that's the best way to make a
I
game.
fucking
right?
hate
Whenever you're
shows.
able to actually give legitimate, real feedback rather than just kind of telling people what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Which is
definitely been
basically
kind of
what
a
every
problem with game
content creator
development over time.
does
And so
in
I
the
think
WoW
this is
space.
absolutely a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, this is turning into the Allcraft already. Like.
Here's the thing, like they've been telling me, like, all right, stop. I just
not
can't
necessarily,
stop. There's
Kataria,
a million
because
things
remember-
that I want to say. We'll talk about more about this on Allcraft. Chris Kaliki from Notorious Gaming.
They'll obviously not necessarily say things live
Awesome.
that
Thanks,
they,
everybody.
but what I think what he means is when they're having closed door discussions, they want to have an actual discussion.
My name is Ratika Hansen, and I'm a market development manager at Intel. One of our founders, Robert Noyce, inspired us with these words many years ago, And it is that inspiration that fueled the creation of Rise, Shine, Inspire last year. This program is a collaboration with our partners to equip their communities with the latest Intel technology to help them.
Falcor, in order to answer your question, if you want to have a discussion with me or you want me to discuss a certain theory, you simply join the Discord, and in Discord you'll find a Q&A section. And in the Q&A section, just write out your theory. And if you're not able to make the live stream, one of the mods will sort of ask your question and or share your theory with me on stream, and then I'll answer it there. I do basically Discord responses every Monday.
Gentlemen, it's been a long time. It's been quite a while, and I am just astonished. And I want to say thank you all so much for all the incredible support. We have had a tremendous first OTK Games Expo.
Pretty crazy day, to say the least.
I am in shock.
It has,
Especially
yes.
I'm gonna be real. Like the Notorious thing, I am just so glad it's finally out. I can talk about it. I can think about it, and it's like I can just say stuff about it. Right? That's so good.
I can't believe we didn't leak it. We leaked NMP's announcement. We leaked
pretty much
everything.
Like
but
I've been just sitting here waiting on this thing, and guys, we're gonna be getting the winners of the giveaway in just a few minutes, voted on you by Discord. And until then, what do you feel like was like one of your favorite games?
Oh man, it's tough to pick. There were so many games that I really liked.
Yeah.
Actually, this is kind of random, but Dwarf Romantic
Yeah.
is not the type of game I typically play. But getting to sit down and relax and just actually build up a town is
the
something.
chill experience.
Yeah, and that's not something I usually do. Oh wow, we actually get to look.
Yeah,
at it right now.
imagine that. It's
Miz is
production.
just pointing at me, say my game, say my
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Do I get to do it? Can I hang out in your closet again? I love Mizkif's new game. It's what I've been looking for such a long time. Unrooted.
Is
you
it
can
up?
follow them on
Aaron,
Twitter
nice.
right now.
Nice.
That's good. Hashtag
I wasn't
ad.
sure
That's
when it
good.
was gonna be
Of
up.
course. Straight up, like I was impressed. Like I actually think Mizkif's game is pretty good. Like I was expecting it to be way more of a clown show. And it's not, I mean, let's
Says
be
it isn't a
honest,
clown
right?
show.
I mean, let's be honest. It
It's
is what
beautiful. It
Yeah.
really is. It really is.
I'm gonna be real. Like one of the games is like that game. Like the whole expo, I knew I was gonna play that game.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to play the game, but I can't.
Hey,
Play
you
the
could
game.
do
It's
that
not
too.
time.
You don't
Right?
need
And, like, as
bodyguards
soon as I
though.
got
You
in to
just
play
come
it,
to my
oh
fucking
man,
house if
like,
you want.
I want that game to come out.
I wouldn't
tomorrow.
mind.
I felt so bad because it
Like,
was
it's
taking you so long to beat it. It was taking you so long, and then production started saying, "Yo, you got to get him off the stage."
Wait,
we went up there. We were actually going to take you off the stage, and then you
Was that
did
why
it.
you guys went behind me?
Yeah, we were actually going to physically.
Y'all gonna
remove
roll
you
me
from
off
the
the
computer.
stage?
Yeah, and then we weren't sure. S-Fan's already
Yeah.
beaten it twice.
Yeah,
he practiced
yeah.
yesterday.
Okay.
So we were going to maybe have S-Fan play it just
Yeah.
to make sure that people could see what it looked like when it was actually beat. You know what else I'm really excited for
What's that?
too? You know I love board games.
Oh my
and
God.
when we actually play tested it too,
Yeah.
I already was kind of alluding to the
Dude,
fact
OTK
that
is
some people working
huge,
on it
by
made
the
some of my
way.
favorite board games,
Like,
Arc
just
of Horror,
crazy
which is a
fucking
narrative
big.
strategy that I was super into. So I was
we
very
had
excited for
talked, like for anybody who doesn't know, we had actually talked to the development team, and not just Jane, but also her team as well. And they knew a lot. Like I was impressed. Like they've got some real pedigree. They know what they're doing with these board games, and I straight up might actually try it out.
That's
and,
a
play.
stacked team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a S tier team. So I haven't done a lot of board games.
Although,
pretty
how
much,
can you
like,
not
ever
have heard of
since I was
OTK?
stealing
The one
Monopoly
true
money from my
king?
friends, and we
Literally
just
the
stopped playing
largest
Monopoly
org
'cause we
on
couldn't stop
Twitch.
stealing each other's money.
I have a board game night every Sunday with Will Neff.
Oh my! Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I not surprised?
And Shroud. No.
Of course.
I love Shroud.
Yeah, I mean there are just so many games that I feel like they were really, really fun. Like, oh my god, I forgot about this one. The racing game, Neo Dash.
Yes.
Oh my
one did look
god.
really cool.
Like I cannot wait to play that. Like that is the kind of game that you just play on stream for 3 hours accidentally.
The other
what I
game
mean?
that looked really good as a stream game was
Yeah.
Robotry. Because, you know, Bennett Foddy made a lot of those games like Quap,
Oh,
and then he also
God.
made Getting Over It.
Oh,
and
God.
Robotry looks like it's in that vein.
Oh,
I could
God,
see
yeah,
you just freaking
yeah,
out.
I can't wait to play that game. Well, I can't move I'm walking like this, you know.
CM,
like,
thanks
I'm
for the
gonna
follow.
fall
Really
off the
appreciate that.
edge
Welcome
and
to the channel.
everybody
Thank you,
gonna
thank you,
laugh at
thank
me.
you.
I'll have to like take a day off of stream.
Yeah,
and
it
write
feels
a
like they're
calendar,
buying time
do the
again, and
whole
we're
thing.
already
Yeah, I know,
4.5
it's gonna be
fucking
great.
hours into the
The other
stream,
one,
bro.
that it was the first game that was announced.
I still
that
have
I
not
was
eaten.
into was.
I need to sleep at some
Your
point.
crab game.
Crab game.
Yeah.
This is like this game
this
blew
is
me
the
away.
kind of
I
game
really
that I
want to
could
fucking play this with stream. Like once this game launches, we're playing this.
Game night or something like that.
I feel like this is the potential to be Soda Poppin's main game for like a year.
I could see that, absolutely. And it's like, the thing with this game is it's just, I mean, bruh, it's so ridiculous that it's good. That's what I like about it the most.
The flamethrower with the lobster.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I wonder, like, what happens whenever you kill one of them. Like, I hope whenever, like, you kill one of the lobsters, they, like, explode, you know?
Just, like, kind of pop.
Yeah, yeah. Or they turned into,
Okay,
like...
man. Look forward to watching your
like in
future
WoW, whenever
streams.
you kill a
Very
turkey,
happy
it
to have
turns
you here,
into, like, a
dude.
cooked turkey.
Yeah,
thank you very much. And I hope that it's entertaining. I'm not that entertaining right now because I've been live for a long fucking.
Maybe these guys played a little bit too much Elden Ring.
I'm reaching that point now where you just get silly. You know, when you're so tired that you're just basically in like the silly motions of life.
Every time I've watched like a nature video, it's always the crab that gets eaten. Every single time, it's always the crab.
Dude, that
gets
cleaver
got.
is overpowered as fuck.
That's pretty much as true. Like, let's be honest, it is. And like, yeah, I really like this game a lot. But again, like, there have been so many.
Shit! I don't do 12-hour streams. I do
the MMO, like,
8-9 hours at the most, and we're on like
maybe a month
8
ago,
hours.
And I was like, you know, what is this? And I saw it coming up.
Like if you minus all of these, so I started stream at 4 p.m. my time,
I remember whenever we were looking at all the
and
trailers
it's
for the first time,
1
and I was like,
a.m.
And then
So what?
whenever it
We're
had
on 9 hours
everybody
now.
building stuff together. Oh my God.
Actually, we would be on 9.5 hours because I think
it
I started
definitely
like
is, and it's
just
gonna be
before
tough,
4
but
p.m.
Everybody already did vote, so it's about time that we actually announce the
time.
winners.
Okay.
Let's announce it.
Alrighty, gentlemen, want to do second place first?
Let's take a look. Yeah, we're
ready.
doing this right now. We're
Again,
gonna take a
guys, this is going to be first place is going to be getting $30,000.
Yeah, I can see how that
and
can
a Razer
really
Pro
keep you
powered
busy.
by Intel. And second place,
Oh, shit,
yo,
Neo
what?
Dash.
You love that one.
Yes, dude. Neo Dash is getting second place.
Congratulations to Neo Dash.
Congratulations.
They're going to be grabbing $20,000. And as
Congratulations
Ashton
to
mentioned, they
Neo Dash.
also are going to get
wow.
the Razer PC powered by Intel so they can continue developing that game and any future projects as well.
Absolutely, and I am just so glad to see that. Congratulations so much to Neo Dash and everybody who made it possible. And thank you guys all so much for voting and being part of it.
Now, time to see who actually gets first place.
All right, here we go.
It's an inside job, lol. Renown.
Bro, like,
Renown.
That's the castle building game. The first, like the first-person hack and slash castle building game,
like,
right?
There is no way that's not what happened. Like that was a survival medieval game. So basically, like it's like Rust with swords, you know. And I think what really sold me on that game was.
I think I agree with this actually. Renown is a pretty fucking like it looks really good. So I do actually agree with
They were
this.
talking about trebuchets as well. Like I am just so excited to see where that game goes.
I saw people talking about it in chat long after we actually looked at it, and we got to deep dive that game quite a bit as well. It definitely looks like one. I'm not surprised at all that it managed to grab that first place grant, but all of the games today were fantastic, and Asmon, thank you.
For what?
Having me on.
What do you mean? You carried the show. You did amazing,
you
man.
did, man. The only thing I'm upset about right now is you're standing a little bit further, like closer to the camera than me, so you're kind of making me look short.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we're the same height, guys. It's
There we go.
That's a bit much. Okay. Yeah, that's. Okay. So yeah, anyway, guys, I want to say thank you to all the developers who made this possible, who submitted their games, and who were willing to have their games shown in front of our audience. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And also a huge thank you to Razer, Intel, and of course, our longest sponsor, Mountain Dew Game Fuel. And We Play were our first event that we've ever done in their studio. This is a lot better than S-Fan's Garage. It's a lot better. Oh my God. All right, guys. All right, it's time. Come on.
A year and a half. We're in a giant studio like this, and look how many of us. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's that.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a bit better. Actually, you know what? I'll be in the back here. Yeah. Let's pose for a picture. Why not? Thank you guys. Go ahead, Tips.
I just want to say this couldn't have been possible without our new partner, Replay. As has been said, this is our first show together.
Dude, how is Emery? She is short as fuck.
Come on, Jeff.
On board as well, on the stage, come on up.
Yo, we just found out. I'm pretty
And
sure you were
Grayson.
muted the entire time.
There's everybody. Yeah, there's Grayson, of course. Uh-huh.
Grayson! Woo!
Awesome. All right, well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And for everybody here at OTK, thank you so much for your support for all this time. Thank you to everybody, the developers, the sponsors, and of course you all, the viewers. And as I said always, the best way of saying thank you is better content, and that's what we hopefully have done today, and we will continue to do. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next time, peace.
Peace, bro. All right, I think it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really cool show. It's a great idea, right? Because it gives a platform to games that otherwise would never have a platform. Indie games, generally speaking, like I said before, they get lost in the countless pages of Steam. And if you're lucky, someone picks it up, they tell a friend, maybe that friend tells another friend, and maybe they get picked up. Or if they're really lucky, some massive streamer will pick up the game and then bam, you know, straight to the top. Otherwise, indie games tend to, well, not go anywhere. So I love the fact that they actually gave indie games a shot. And that this was all about the indie game, right? It was all about celebrating what indie games do for the community. And as someone who believes that indie games is the future of video games, and I think that was showcased tonight, whether you like the games or not, doesn't really matter. If there's one thing that's true about indie games is that they do what AAA video games will not do, which is innovate, which is be different. Do something that no AAA game will ever fucking try to do, right? Smoothest, thank you for the host, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, brother. So take, for example, that painting game. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. But it's a game where you're effectively painting the world. It's like an open world game that's bland and fucking boring. And as you're running through it, you're adding color to the world. Is that my type of game? No. In a million years, I would not play that game. Because it's not my type of game. But there are people that would play a game like that, and there is no way that a AAA company would ever think about doing a game like that. Fucking ever. Arto, thank you. Yes. No one would ever try to do something like that because it's not a billion-dollar title. It's not going to bring in the billions of dollars, and therefore they don't care. But it's something that I believe the video game industry is hungry for. I think more and more video gamers are discovering the power that indie games have. So I love that they did this. I wish I would have probably, like, you live and you learn, right? So if they ever asked me my opinion, I would want the show to be shorter, 2.5, maybe 3 hours at most. So you want to shoot for like 2.5 to 3 hours. And maybe fewer games, but more attention spent on every single one of the games. So give every single game their moment to shine, their moment to sort of discuss what it is or what it's going to be, or just allow them to show a little bit more gameplay. Because this just, after a while, got really sort of game, and you're sort of sitting here going, fucking hell, it's already 3.5 hours, you know, it's like a long ass time. But yeah, ended strong. I'm looking forward to having Chris Kaliki on stream. Probably going to happen within the next 2 months or so. I've already spoken to him on Twitter, and I'll be contacting him again in about 2 months when his life calms down. We'll set something up. So I'm really looking forward to getting Chris on. For those of you that don't know, just quickly wanted to say this because we didn't have time during the stream. Chris actually left World of Warcraft because in his mind, according to his video, the direction that World of Warcraft was going in was just no longer, as far as he was concerned, a decent direction. The classes were bland, sort of unimaginative. The world felt like it had lost a lot of its special sauce. A lot of what made World of Warcraft really special felt like it was gone. It was no longer there. And that's why he left. He decided to leave Blizzard Entertainment. And then, after leaving Blizzard Entertainment, he got this idea, well, why don't I just start my own fucking company? And I start making my own game. A game that actually works for me. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I have no idea. But yeah, all in all, I really loved it. 5 hours in the making, but it was good fun. Oh my god, dude, my fucking back is in tatters right now. Like, my back is just fucking killing me right now. We've been live for so long. Good, does he have a Twitch account? I'm not sure if Chris has a Twitch account. I genuinely don't know. I'm assuming he would. Although, maybe not. Because, yeah, who knows. Sintro, MSQ today, are you nuts? It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to fucking bed now, bro. There's not going to be... There's no way I'm playing video games. I'm going to go eat and sleep, bro. Because I have to be awake tomorrow at 12 p.m. so that I can do the Patreon live stream. And then I have to go to the gym. And then when I get back home from the gym, I have to go live again because we have the fucking Game Awards tomorrow night. Which hopefully fucking doesn't go again to 1 a.m., but it probably might. So that means I'm going to be fucking sleeping poorly this whole week. But yeah, I can't miss the gym. So, sort of is what it is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon, your morning, your evening with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, please be kind to each other, be good to each other, and I hope to see all of you in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out. I'm going to go eat now, and then I'm going to go sleep. So fuck you all. I love you. Peace.